humongous lag.
That's almost 10-second lag. Hello, everybody.
Wow.
Woo! That was 10 seconds almost.
If not more, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, you just got the countdown today because I forgot to fix the rockin' intro music this week because I took some days off.
Hello, Angela.
Hello.
No, Angela's here first. Nice.
Angela loves her glass.
She's a rock star. We love her.
Yes, we do. Very, very, very much.
Guys, look who's here. Glass Becky.
I'm like, great, I have a new name.
You made it sound breakable.
The Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Like the unthinkable Molly Brown.
Yeah.
I just call you Glass Becky. That's fine.
I know. I just watched your preview.
Did you?
It's okay. I bet you it broke. Don't worry.
What was it? It was probably fitting. Oh my God, it was probably fitting. My heart's going to break.
I'll be right back.
That's okay. My job, not yours, Becky. Don't be stealing my friend.
Becky pulled a Nikki on Nikki's channel.
All of my glass is shoved back here, but I know I'm going to be knocking something over.
Oh my gosh, that sounded awful. I hope it's one of those where it sounds bad, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, it could have been metal. It could have been metal.
I would rather break my leg than break a piece of glass. Or my phone.
Well, because then what happens is not only did you just break something that's been around until you touched it, dagnabbit, but it goes everywhere and you find it like a mile away and you're like, how did glass get in the blender when the blender was in the cabinet?
Can you imagine that? A piece of glass has been around 110 years, then Nikki touched it for 2 seconds and it breaks. That would be my luck.
Now you know why I grabbed it.
Oh my gosh.
My finger's turning white.
Hey, Larry.
How
I heard a crash.
Yes.
So we have glass down at Becky's.
And it wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It was only one thing broke.
But did it sound worse than when it really was, or did it actually shatter? Because it sounded like it shattered.
One thing broke. 2 things went off the desk onto other things, and only one broke. So we're fine.
Okay, well, you had a 50-50 chance there.
Well, it probably landed on other glass, so we're good. I expect breakage. It's just how it goes, you know.
Only Becky's like, we're good.
I know.
Only Becky's like, oh, it's just glass. We're good. We would be in tears.
Well, you know, it is what it is.
I know.
And I have a daughter who creates art, so all the broken stuff goes to her, so she can make something out of it.
Oh, Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So. Hey, Jan. Jan, you did so awesome on Trisha's last night. I was lurking most of the night.
Hi, Jan. Everybody wants rulers, Jan. Good job.
Yeah, I heard about these rulers.
And I just told Becky, I was like, I need your daughter's information. Not that I want rulers, but I want something to be able to put in packages. Because I'm not like fancy and wrap them up with the pretty bows. I'm more worried about your item getting there than how it looks all pretty.
Hey,
so, hey, Chris.
Yeah. Hi, Chris.
I'm not a rapid pretty. I don't think any of us are. We're kind of like, let's just make sure it gets there in one.
Yeah.
I'd rather wrap it pretty in bubble wrap and peanuts and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So.
Me too.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm freaking about shipping a little bit today. Just a little bit.
Oh, well.
You're a pro. You got this.
But we've been shipping glass for so long, it's not that big of a deal anymore sometimes. You know, it's what we do.
It is, yes, it is. But it's still like I end up by cursing.
Well.
Oh, well,
I end up by cursing at myself, like, damn it, fit in this box. Why won't you fit in this box?
I know. I want the box to be easy. Sometimes I repack it like 3 times.
I curse myself every day that ends in Y, so it's fine.
Yes.
Nothing in a box but your stuff, right?
Nothing in the box but my stuff. Yes.
Oh, Angela, she's going to turn.
Isn't that but that's cool. That's cool though. That if you have an artist that you have broken glass and then they can melt it down and I guess do something else. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I still want to try that.
That too, or my mom's likes putting it in her garden.
Yeah.
So, I take a broken plate and like set it up.
Yep.
Like and put a big flower in front of it. Yeah, I'm like, okay.
Hey,
I
Helen.
do that with my stuff outside. It's not just flowers. It might be broken pottery pieces that I
Mhm.
make into something, or use it for the birds or the animals, and it makes it look fun because then you don't have to. That
Yeah.
stuff don't die, you know. When
Well,
Yeah.
so many people buy it at the thrift store and break it on purpose to make the mosaic stuff. I'm like,
yeah,
I'll give you anything you want broken and you can make something out of it. Please don't break anything else on purpose.
yeah.
So,
Hey, Bridget.
I agree. I get that. It's just, oh, my
thank
mom made me
you.
do that. We went to a thrift store. I bought a whole bunch of plates, and had no idea what they were. They could have been worth a fortune for all we knew.
Right?
Oh,
And
Yeah.
you know, she said, go put them in a pillowcase, go outside and break them for me because we're gonna
Oh
mosaic
no.
with them. So we did. This was years ago, though, like when Christopher
oh.
Lowell was around and Martha Stewart
Well,
hadn't gone to jail yet, and this is what they were doing.
Pre-prison time, Martha
mhm.
Stewart.
Pre-prison, before
and it,
Helen and Martha in jail.
and all the stuff they glue together now, like to
Yep.
make, we call
Oh,
that franking glass now.
yeah.
Oh.
So
I've
we're like,
seen it in so
really?
many thrift stores. Yeah.
Oh, you glued that really, really nice piece in the middle of a couple big crappy pieces. Great, thanks.
And then
Yep.
sell it for like $100 or something,
Yeah.
charge something crazy. Hey, Jeannie.
I was gonna say, have
Hi,
have
Chris.
you gotten any? So Vintage Treasure Hoard is Nikki's husband, right?
Yep. Yep.
So I have gotten messages in the past for him.
Oh, yes.
Are you getting messages for
Oh.
me? I'm like, listen, how close can our names be?
It's Viking Treasure Hoard
Mm-hmm.
and then
And
Vintage Viking Treasure.
Treasure. 'Cause our names like overlap. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at this.
She was in prison. Camp
but
Cupcake. Oh,
Martha
yeah,
said
yeah, I
hi
remember
to
that.
me
Right.
because through Helen, because Helen knows Martha. Helen and Martha were
Oh, okay.
they were best friends in jail. They were best friends in prison. Actually, were you best friends in prison, Helen? I could be speaking out of turn. Maybe you hated her and you were trying to shank her. I don't know.
Hi, Christine.
Hey, there's Twitter.
I knew she'd show up some point. She late. It's fine.
That's good. We're happy and we're fine with that. And it's the time change, everybody. It's the time change. Everyone's butts are dragging.
3 times in 2 weeks now.
Oh, for travel? Because traveling?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Snoop Dogg.
Oh, can you imagine?
Snoop? I want to meet Snoop. I totally do.
Can you imagine Helen and Snoop Dogg?
Actually,
could
in
have
a weird way,
imagined?
I can.
I
Yeah,
could
totally.
Hey, Bucky. I totally could.
I mean, who could have imagined Martha and Snoop in the first place? Just saying.
True.
I know. Oh my gosh. I think I would love to
Geneva. Hi,
BFF.
Missy.
Okay, good. I'm glad you didn't want to hurt her.
BFFs.
You don't want to hurt people.
Well,
But we've all done it. We've all before we got into maybe the vintage game, we've all done something with vintage we probably shouldn't have done. Like put Pyrex in the dishwasher or
well, I mean, if we all knew what things would have been collectible 10, 20 years down the road, we would have been hoarding them for nickels and dimes at the garage sales a long time ago.
Yep.
That's true.
So.
That is true.
Yep. I know when we moved up here, we had tons and tons and tons and tons of really great stuff that had actually was only owned by John's family, but we couldn't put it anywhere. We couldn't bring it with us. We didn't have the space. We didn't have the space then. We have the space now, but we didn't then to pack it. And it was middle COVID where you didn't want people like coming and picking your house and stuff, like when they didn't know what was going on. Like when we were still wiping down our groceries, like that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like put a sock over your face, COVID, like that part. So we just lined the stuff up outside. And when I tell you in droves, we had pickers coming and just grabbing. And my dad goes, you must be kicking yourself now.
Yes, probably.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Aww.
So we've all been there. We've all done stuff. Oh, thank you, Bridget. I'm glad you like them. They were cool. They were really cool.
Right. Back to the future. That in the stock market. The stock market, lottery.
Yeah.
Big sports games. Yeah.
It's like, do I get into cryptocurrency? Is that a thing I want to do, or is that a thing I don't
Right?
want to do? Like, what is it? Do I want to do it?
Am I too old to figure it out?
Yeah.
Yes, to all the
Exactly.
above. That would be my answer.
No.
Yes, all the above. I'm too old. I wouldn't get it.
Instagram still gives me the struggles, man. It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to do this. Why won't you let me do that? And it's like,
Oh.
oh no, you can't change that now.
Oh,
Great.
Becky's awesome. I know. I wish it would let you like edit and
Rebecca.
fix
Oh,
things
right?
a little bit more, but it doesn't, and it is frustrating. It can be. Hello. Awesome sauce. So yes, we have Becky here. Becky is our what do you call it, queen of glass, and then we had glass down.
I had glass
Yeah,
Becky.
we did. That's because Nikki invited me on, and no, Jesus.
And it's
Yeah.
catchy.
It's contagious.
It's
is.
very contagious.
I was gonna say, I broke something at the show. So no, it just happens. You're just expecting something to break at some point, and it's just what happens. You're hoping it's a less valuable piece than others. Other times, you break a $600-800 lamp, and it's, But hey, yeah, I know. That's what my friend had done. Because I sell with a friend of mine that I went to the show with. Her name is Barb, and she had a sand carved lampshade, and we put it up for sale, and you could see a crack all the way up the shade, and she was like, She's like, okay,
no.
now it's a $250 lamp.
Yeah.
Oh well, true. That's true. Hi, Aaron. Look, I hat tipped you.
She did. And
him.
Becky is everyone's phone a friend, isn't she?
Poor Becky. Anytime she's in a live sale chat, like I'm surprised she even says hello at this point, because then all the questions come up. Becky, what's this? Becky, what's that?
And I don't know everything. I know I don't know everything.
I don't
I
feel
know
like that's
enough
true.
to get in trouble. That's about it.
I don't
I
feel
know
like that's
enough
true. I feel like you know a lot.
I know enough to start where to start Googling, and then Google is my best friend. So
Yeah.
or I know a lot of good phone of friends too.
Yeah.
So
No, I've made the joke before, Becky, you've forgotten more than I will ever learn about glass. No matter how many books I find.
See, and I hang around with people who know way more, same thing, that have forgotten. One of my friends written 9 books on fitting. I'm like, how do you? And he's got it on like instant recall. So I think they have like photographic memories or something. I'm like, because I was not born with that. So a little bit more just rubs off every time I'm around them. But
I forget why I walk into a room daily, so there's no way I remember all of that.
So do I.
Very true, Chris. Very true. She is not far away. She's closing in on 800.
Yep. I keep hitting my 720, 721, 723, 720. I keep gaining and losing those last 3 subs for the last 3 weeks.
Oh, I
don't want to stay.
So I'm so that irritates who out of me.
Yeah.
It does. How you doing, Peg? Well, we're going to let everybody introduce themselves, and then we'll get on, because this is kind of supposed to be a sale, right? It's not supposed to be a sale. We're letting people wander in because that time, I'm telling you, because you'll have the automatic clocks change, but then you still have those like old school clocks like hanging out in your house, and you're like,
that's what I just did. I was in the kitchen. I'm like, why does that say 9:45?
Exactly.
Why did my husband change the clock?
And then you're all messed up, and you're like, did I change them? Did I change them wrong? Did I fix it?
Yeah.
It's a wonky thing that happens.
It'll take another week just to get back to normal schedule again.
Yeah, luckily I think we only have 2 clocks, and that's like our microwave and our stove. That's the only things that we have to change, because they're not atomic clocks. So
those are the 2 I just changed before I came on. There's one up high on the ceiling that I don't reach very good, so I'll let him change that one.
I did mine like at 10 o'clock last night. I was like, nope, there's no way.
Yeah.
Do it before I go to bed.
Well, so I'm going to let Becky introduce herself.
I'm Becky, Vintage Viking Treasure. I started on YouTube about, a year ago, January. And I specialize a lot in glass, but vintage and, and Scandinavian for that matter, because that's my Viking portion of my antiques and collectibles. So I've been raised in antiques. My parents had a stripping and refinishing business with furniture, and we went to auctions and shows and all that stuff all growing up. So garage sales, antiques, estate sales, that's how we do it. So, and it just has always surrounded me. And we started doing a big live sales on Facebook, 2 years ago. And it's parlayed now into YouTube. And I'm just having a great time meeting everybody all across the country. It's been amazing. The community here on YouTube has been fantastic. So
I remember seeing you first time on Yvonne's channel. We're saying, my friend Becky. And that's,
yeah.
I was like, wow. I got something Scandinavian for my friend Becky because that's what she does.
Yeah. So yeah, I started watching YouTube and I ran into her before I started my channel. And she's like, just do it. Just do it. And I'm like, really? She's like, sure, you'll be great at it. I'm like, okay. You know, and if I don't jump in and just do it, then I'm a really, really good procrastinator. So yeah. So she's here in Colorado Springs with me. So I ship from Colorado. So, speaking
Isn't
of
it
which,
fun to be lazy?
What's that?
It's so easy to procrastinate and be lazy. Just go, I'll do it.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it.
Yeah. You don't see the rest of it back there.
Yeah.
We call that the glass gallery, and it's full of tubs and stuff.
Oh my Lord.
My living room and dining room I've turned into all the tables and where we sell from, and it's just packed. So
wow.
I'm lucky. Well, all my kids have gone. You know, I have 3 kids. They're all grown and gone right now. So they don't need to be in, you know, we're not eating at the dining room table anymore. So it's turned into the dining room table's full of glass out in the living room. So yeah.
So no wonder she's okay with breakage.
Well, it just happens. It does. It happens. And you can't get mad at it. So
I get mad at John because he's the one that broke the stuff the last time.
Well, that's different when somebody else breaks it. However, yeah. So that's me.
All right, I'll bring over Miss Jen there.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Jenneads. I think you guys know me already. Me and Nikki do sales twice a week together. I do ship from Texas. My email is a little wonky, or not wonky. It's just different because it ends in a .net. So if you have not purchased from me before, just make a mental note that mine does end in a .net instead of a .com, like everybody is used to. I said I ship from Texas. Me and Nikki swapped channels. So one week, our Tuesday and Sunday shows are on my channel. The following week, they're on her channel. So this is her Sunday Funday day for our sale. So thank you so much for coming, guys. And thank you so much, Becky, for accepting the invite and coming on with us today. We're excited. Yeah, you're welcome. I think that's everything, right?
Where in Texas are you?
The most important thing.
Yeah. True.
Do you mind me asking what city you're in? I forgot.
I'm in Denton. I'm closer to Oklahoma. I'm like 30 minutes from Oklahoma.
I just drove through there. That's why I'm like, wonder where she was.
How dare you?
I know.
I would meet up with Glass Becky in 2.3 seconds.
I don't think about it because I forget where everybody is sometimes.
It's hard. It's hard to keep up with.
Because I went to Pensacola on my way to Montgomery, Alabama. So I drove from Amarillo to somewhere in Louisiana, Shreveport. So I don't even know if I went past you or not.
I don't think so. From Amarillo's farther. I mean, it's probably, if my map in my brain.
I know. I'm like, I don't have all the maps of all the states in my head.
Like I think it's 4 hours west of me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, I'll have to look at a map later, just for
me too. And I've lived here all my life. If it's not in 100-mile radius, I don't know what it is. Texas is so large.
Big. Yeah, it's like New York and even New Hampshire. I grew up in New Hampshire. And they'll mention some town. I'm like,
yeah, yes, it's 12 their time, honey. Hi.
Yes.
He walked in. He's like, wait.
1:20 my time. Yeah.
I know.
It's
all the time zones, man.
Yeah.
So hello everybody. I am Nikki with Black Dog Vintage Antiques. you're here on my channel. Yes, please hit the thumbs up, just like Chris said. It helps us out very much. Hello, Kathy. How are you? We do have on my channel the rule that you have to be subscribed for a few minutes before you can chat. So if you're not, please hit that button now so that when we do start the sale, you can be, hey, how you doing, Angie? You can be able to chat if you're not. We do that to keep everybody really safe from all the little weirdo bots that are out there and the trolls. So it's to keep you guys in the chat safe from the harassment of all that nonsense and to keep our channel safe so we don't lose them. Just a safety precaution. So we appreciate you dealing with that with us. We do have some offer ups today, so we don't do just in cases, just so that everybody knows. I'd like to go over the rules really quickly. Please, please, please email each of these guys your info if they don't have it. It makes life a heck of a lot easier if we can point and click from our own systems and not have to chase. And everybody's email is underneath, whoop, like this, underneath their little thing. Jen's the only weirdo, I think, with the .net.
Yeah.
I used to have a .net.
Do you have a .net?
I used to. Back in
all
the
right.
Well, I've had the same email for like 30 years.
Yeah, I'm not I will let you know, Julia, it's really, really easy. It's a super, super simple thing. It's a way that you can set it up, your live sales, so that you enable the live replay and then you have the subscriber only after a certain amount of time. So, we don't do it in case. Buy it now. If we see something that we say is going to be like a straight price and you think you want an offer, freedom offer. Not a big deal. We'll switch that over. John is our stop and start person. He's going to be doing the stops and starts and helping us out there. He is Viking Treasure Hoard, not to be confused with Vintage Viking Treasure. Up here. Shipping is extra. And guys, just FYI, any day now, we don't know. I don't know. Shipping could go up again because of all the crazy kerfuffles that are going on out there. I mean, when Uber ups their prices,
right? You're in trouble.
I mean,
like gas is almost $4. It's almost $4 a gallon here, and it just went up. I'm serious. It just went up in the last 2 days.
I could tell you all the prices I had all the way around. It was crazy.
Oh, I bet.
It's $4.50, $4.60, I think it was the last time we drove by, which was Friday, $4.59.
When I left 2 weeks ago, the least expensive gas I got was $3.09. And when I came home on Tuesday this last week, the highest was $4.25.
Yeah.
So
it's high. So you know that some of this stuff. So for right now, shipping prices are what they are. But you just it is. It's really expensive in California. I saw that on the news. I was like, ugh. Took my breath away. It was like $7 a gallon.
Yeah, but I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm gonna go wherever I want to. It's just gonna cost me more. So
it is. Yep. Yeah. And that's just I'm just letting people know that who knows, any day the shipping thing could be a thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows? But I feel happy to do it. That's all I'm saying. I think those are all the rules. Oh, I invoice every Wednesday and then I ship out every Saturday. But because we had that bomb cyclone nor'easter, there was no getting out of my house yesterday. We had a ton of snow. There was no going anywhere. Hey, Warren. So everybody's packages from last week will ship tomorrow because of the weather. So fine, Carol. Hopefully it's the last one.
And I am getting caught up from being gone on my trip. So I have all my invoicing was done. And if there's something else, I'll combine shipping with previous invoice there's no reason to put it in 2 packages. So
yeah. Try to do that very, very much. So I think those are all the rules. So we will get started and we'll start with Becky.
Oh man. Really?
Oh man, I could start with Jen. I do Jen all the time.
Hey, at least
I'm picking on her.
At least it's not me. So yay!
See? You going next though, girl.
I tell you what, I know you guys can't hear it, but I have this really weird thing on my phone, and I think I'm gonna have to get a new one because just sporadically it goes to robot voice, and I'm the only one that can hear it. So I'm like, trying to get my Max Headroom ears on there for a second, and there's nothing I could do to change it back. So eventually it just stops. So the good news is we get to just see everything in the chat, and I don't have to worry about it for this first one. So this is
pretty.
It's one. It's one. It has. It's friendship ball. It has its tag and everything on it. Let's see if I can read. I should have read it quick before I put it up there. This one is out of, well, this one's made in China, but it's got your friendship is a treasure and like a little explanation of what a friendship ball is. So I've been trying to pick up more of the art glass lately, even if it's not like a high-end, now, and then somebody's going to call me. It's not high-end glass.
Your voice like went really quiet, and then
Yeah, I had a phone call. So because there's so much good glass out there, even if it's not like an old or it's just some really good glass. This is from China. It's an art glass piece, and it's got all the frit colors to make that friendship ball. And it is approximately, it's about 4.5 inches across. So about yay big. As we all know, the Trisha measurement system of YouTube.
Yes.
So I'm just used to putting them up with a start price and they running, but I'm gonna go with your system and I will. I'll name it. Unless somebody wants an offer up, I'm gonna give it a number and a price. It's going to be number 4 for $15. So that one's on a clear base with all those colors in it. You ready to do it?
I have one in my window. I love them. They're supposed to ward off bad negative stuff.
Just one? So you
don't need two, Nikki?
Oh, let me put it this way. My mom has a good dozen in her window.
Does she? They look amazing. Where I used to work, we used to hang them from the ceiling because the tourists would come in and buy them, and it looked like this really cool world. We were walking like a different world.
She gets like the afternoon sun through that window, so they all light up for a couple hours in the afternoon. They're amazing. So
they're really cool in your window.
That's beautiful.
If anyone's interested, there's number 4 for $15.
Post-its are great.
My chat is just stuck, so I will. Y'all see it? Let me know.
Okay,
I will. I think
one or two.
Do 3 because we have like 15 items, and I'm a weirdo who doesn't like an odd number.
Oh man,
I'm a weird person.
I was not prepared for 3.
I'm sorry.
Okay. This is a little tractor. It is like a lavender color. It's an opaque. It's made by Boyd. I'm not sure. I don't know if it has I couldn't find it quick, but I know it's a Boyd piece. And, it's just one of those things, that's who makes it. I don't know how to explain that. Just because this is what I grew up with. So it's about this big. It's kind of small considering. It's about 2.5 inches long and probably about 2 inches tall. And it's got quite a bit of detail on it.
Oh, wow.
So it will be number 14. And it is $12.
That color is beautiful. I've never seen. That's cute.
That's a different thing too for Easter because of the color.
It would be actually.
You do have.
The cool thing about this company, Boyd and Dagenhart, was they made everything in like every color. So they made like 200 different colors over the years, and they'd always make the same thing in every color. So somebody could have whatever color they wanted.
And you could have a whole collection of that same one little thing and just make a nice little rainbow of those little neat. Oh, that's so cool. I just love that it was purple.
Let's
see.
I see Geneva.
Yeah.
Okay.
Geneva. I keep wanting to call her Genevieve, and I shouldn't do that, but
I know.
I love her name. I should remember this by now.
She lives up by where my family farms were, so up in Wisconsin. All right, my number 3 is a cute little art glass pitcher. It's got a clear handle, and it's lime green, about this big, so just about 4 inches tall. I do not know who made this one. It does not have a ponto, so it was probably pressed into a mold, and it has a nice panel design or optic on it. Spring colors, St. Patrick's Day colors, all those good things. Let me put white behind it. I took so many things with me. I don't have all my stuff back at my desk. Let's see. This is mostly white. There we go. Much more of a lime green color. It's showing up a little bit darker. And let's see. We'll pick one here, and it's going to be number 11 for $9. I did it backwards. I hate that.
That's why sometimes the cards are easy. When you hold them up, you're like, all right, I didn't mess that up. That's fine. You can see it. Believe your eyes. Don't believe what I'm telling you.
$9, number 11.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm just impressed that you're pricing and numbering those on the fly. It's like
I know, right?
Yeah, I can't see. I procrastinate. I can't plan it all out because sometimes it's just.
You change your mind. Sometimes we sit down and we change our mind and we're like, no, I don't want to sell that today. I'm not feeling that one today.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. That's why I pulled about 20 things just to kind of have enough to go back and forth with. So, yep. I see. Is it Galen?
Yes.
Galen
Johnson.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And hello and welcome, Galen. Thank you very much for joining us today. I can tell you're new because you're not blue. That's how I know you're new.
Right? I have to ask you about that later. So thank you. Those are my 3.
Okay, I'm going to move over Miss Jen.
All righty. So my first piece is going to be an offer up starting at 15. And sorry guys, my nose is like.
Yeah. Jen and I are sharing snippy noses.
We're sharing weird nose issues.
You keep that.
It's just drippy and annoying and wintry. That's all it is.
So I have this beautiful Westmoreland blue satin glass candy dish with lid. No chips, no cracks at all. And I love, love, love the color. I think it is beautiful. There's no chips, but there is a black line right here, but I can try to get that out. So I'm not sure if it's just dirt on there because I just saw it. This is the first time I'm bringing this to a sale. So I just saw that, but I will try to get that off. It does still have its sticker. If my light's not going to blow it out. Maybe if I go like that. All right, Jen. You can't show a sticker today? Okay, take my word for it. It says Westmoreland. I don't know why it's not showing up today. It is reflective.
There it is. I see it.
There it is. There it is. There it is. And so let me go ahead and measure it for you.
See, Chris is on board with us with our nose being barometric pressure sensor.
Oh, yeah. Well, because, I mean, it was bound to happen. It was 80 degrees on Thursday. Friday, it was didn't get out of the 30s. So it's 8 inches tall.
30. It was negative 4 here this last week.
Oh, Texans would die. Texans
would
would not
die
know what to do with a negative, for sure.
And it was 82 in Alabama when I left. It was awful.
Oh, well, I'm surprised. Do you have allergies?
Yeah.
Seasonal allergies? I'm surprised with the weather change like that. That's when mine.
I've already done that for the season. Thank goodness.
Act up. Alrighty, so I'm not seeing any interest in this, so we will move on. I have another item that is an offer up starting at $8. And it is this Anchor Hawking milk glass pitcher. These were made between 1940 and 1960. So this is an offer up starting at $8. And it does have the grapes and leaves pattern on there. And I love using these as vases. And I'll put tulips in here. I'll put roses in here. I love milk glass because it's so versatile. You can use it in any holiday setting. Add it to your collection. It is awesome. And these grapes are really, really defined as well. And this is a thicker milk glass. Now it is a little thinner up here, but I do not see a ring of fire at all.
I believe those are 70s-ish.
70s?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Okay. I looked up between the 40s and 60s, so I trust Becky.
Okay.
I mean, Google Lens.
You never know.
Do?
Yeah. The older milk glass has the fire, so it's not It's not the old
Yeah.
stuff, but
Yeah, and
60s, 70s.
that's what I was looking for because I can see my light through it, but I do not see a ring. But I
Those
can
things are
see the light
heavy.
through the top, but this is thicker.
Mhm.
So I do see Carrie in at 8, so we could go ahead and start counting this down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I know
It's your
we need
whole
a catchy
music.
song. It's your whole music, the elevator music. Alrighty, Carrie Ann,
Hello.
congratulations.
And there's our bid end. Saying
Yes.
hello to Mr. Hedgehog. Kitty, Mr. Hedgehog.
Hello. All right, let me move the Westmoreland piece over because I don't want to hear a crash on my end because I would cry. I would definitely cry. All right, my next item is an offer up starting at 10. And Becky can correct me if I'm wrong, but I have a marigold carnival glass basket with Dugan diamond marigold carnival glass basket from 1914.
It
Ish.
sounds good to me. It was it's
don't-
marigold, it's carnival,
Yeah.
and no matter who made it, it was Dugan's mold originally.
Yeah.
So the hard part is to discern who made what color
Yeah.
when in the
Okay.
whole genealogy of the glass world. So, yep,
Okay.
it's
Alrighty.
a nice
So
basket.
thank you. So this is going to start up at an offer up at 10. I will measure it for you. It measures about 5 inches tall and 5.5 inches wide. I just love the color. I think it's so pretty.
It'd be
I love
great for
carnival.
be
I
cute with a
know.
little clover plant inside it.
Oh yes. Or it would be also be great for Easter. Put some grass in here with some eggs.
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing. I just love the color. I love the color.
It is marigold. The carnival glass marigold is one of the underrated colors. I know the other colors are more desirable, but there's something about it's happy. Does it make sense that it's happy?
Yeah.
I think
Right?
part of it is that they made so much of it, so I think there's more marigold out there.
There is.
Yeah, and I do find marigold more than I find the other colors, like the purples and stuff. So,
Yeah.
but I'm not seeing any interest in this, so we can move on. And those are my 3.
Okie dokies. So yes, everybody figured I have a red nose too because my nose is drippy. It's just being a drippy because, like Jen said, we went from 60-degree weather Friday to
Yes.
let's have a bomb cyclone nor'easter on Saturday all day where we didn't climb out of the 20s and it's 24 right now, and next week will be in the 60s again. So yeah, my allergies are gonna go off the hook.
I know.
So I have. Oh wait, hold on, Jen. We're doing a timeout thingy. I'm gonna bring you back over. We're doing a wait, like we do on Daniel's channel.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what did I do?
Yes.
I see Kitty at 10. Thank you so much, Kitty. So we'll start counting it down at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I'm glad y'all noticed that because my chat I still see John saying Chicago lady.
Yeah, it popped up.
I may need a refresh.
That's okay. We good.
Thank you,
Okay,
Kitty.
so I did find a lot of Fenton while I was out and about, but I got all the glass makers. They tried to have everybody. So I have this really cute little Fenton guy here. He is their 95th. There's this little sticker. So he is from 2000s, the 2000s. He's got a 0 on his bum too. I'm not going to get it to show up, but he has the Fenton sticks mark and a 0 there. I love that he came with his tag. So he's the August baby. So I'm going to take his tag off for a second so we can get a good look at him. So he is the iridescent August guy. So he's got the peridot eyes and the peridot necklace. He's just adored.
I like the necklace.
I love
was
the
gonna say,
necklace.
who signed him?
It looks like it says Jotunheim, but this is me like watching way too much Thor. That's what it looks like. Not what it says, but all I see is Jotunheim. I've been watching way too much Marvel lately. But that's J. I think it's a J. Johhmen. or Maen. It's hard to read. Yeoman, but that's what I want to say.
Johnson.
Is it Johnson?
Oh,
And I'm seeing Jotunheim, but I guess Becky says it's Johnson, so it's
Well,
Johnson.
I see a few names occasionally, and
Yeah,
I'm
well-
thinking Johnson sounds familiar.
They're the same ones that pop up, yeah, because when I was looking up another Fenton piece, there were certain people who painted certain things for them over and over again. Yeah.
Yeah, they painted a lot of glass.
It does come with its little tag, and I'll show you the little tag. This goes around its neck. I think it's cute that it describes what you are if you're an August baby. Hi, this is August, the lion-hearted bear. I'm funny and I love to laugh. I'm also proud, holding my head up high. You'll be proud of me too. I think that's actually adorable.
I love that.
I think they're really cute. So he's not this big. He's just a couple inches. We're just going to do a flat price. Most of my stuff is flat prices today, guys. I have 2 offer ups. That's it. So if you're interested in the little iridescent Fenton August bear, like I said, he is a 2000 piece. He does have the 0 on his bum. He is the 95th anniversary guy. He's got that little sticker on his bum too. He'll be $30, number 93. $30, number 93 for this little guy. And John's an August baby, so he was like, I don't want to sell it.
I know. Wouldn't that be cute if you had a child or a grandchild, something to give them for? I know, that's so cute.
That's what they were made for. I worked in
Yeah.
Hallmark, and man, we sold a lot of those birthday things like that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you're like, what do I get for that person who has like everything, or I don't know what they like? Oh, I'll get them something for their birthday. They can celebrate that. Yes.
Yep.
So next up, I have, and I'm going to back up because he's bigger, just so you can get some idea as to just how big he is. This guy is easily over 8 inches tall, from the base to the tip of his tail. He's 9 inches. That was pretty good math. It was pretty good measuring with my eyeballs. So he is 9 inches. He is a satin glass bird, and he's sitting on a rock. He is hand painted as well, and with the initials EB. Now, I think this is Ellie Smith. I could be off, but I think we got an Ellie Smith piece here. There is what looks like a really big straw mark. And I don't know, well, we can kind of see. You can see that little dark line that goes like this. There's an itty bitty line that goes through there, but it is not cracked. You can't feel it. So other than that, he's in fantastic condition. There's no chips, cracks, condition issues. He does have a couple of bubbles, like he's got a bubble in his butt. You gotta love that. He got a bubble butt. I don't know. So if you're interested in the bird, very good for spring. It is a hefty piece. I'm going to warn people. It is a chunky piece of glass. So if you're interested in the hand-painted L.E. Smith bird, and he does have pretty little blue flowers, it'll be $25, number 99. $25, number 99. He's really adorable. I like him. That's the piece I'm afraid I'm going to knock over. It'll be that.
Yeah.
That goes.
Don't breathe. Don't breathe.
That goes boom on me. That'll be the piece that goes boom.
That's weapon grade glass too.
It is. Oh, that is not the next piece. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oops. Okay. So I have a piece of carnival glass as well.
Oh, I like that.
Dugan. I love the shimmer in these.
Yeah.
This is a Dugan piece. I want to say I saw it listed as wildwood, then I saw it listed as dogwood. I'm going to call it dogwood because that's what the flowers look like to me too. They look like dogwood. This is a smaller one, so it is a clear base on the bottom. So it is the marigold over clear, and it is, as when I hold it up this way, you can see it's just one of the smaller ones. I've had the bigger ones. The last one I sold was a bigger one. This guy here is 7 inches across. Like I said, definitely a smaller one. Hey, Laura, how you doing? I love the old antique carnival glass because of that shimmer. Just because of that. It makes me happy. Little rainbows, little soap bubbles. So this is also in really great condition, and I love that you can put, I love this, you can put your fingers in there, and they all seem to fit perfectly inside that bowl. Good way to hold it so you don't drop it. So this guy here will be $20, number 87. $20, number 87 for the Dugan Carnival glass, and those are my 3. Becky, back over.
Hi, Laura. Okay, I have a cobalt bowl, and it has a rim or ruffle, or what do they call crest? There we go.
There's the word.
in the bright yellow color. So, and it was hand applied. It's not totally on the edge all the way around. It's a little bit thinner on one side, and then it covers the whole edge on this side. It has a ground bottom, so it sits nice and flat. It is handmade. So this is one I don't know where it came from. I would, there's a lot of different places that make nice handmade glass, but it is a good thick piece. And, I should tell you how tall it is. It's about 4.5 tall and about 5 across. I think this would be a great utilitarian piece where you could put your, throw your keys or your coins or stuff like that in it. I like having pieces like that, like on the counter, where you can use them and enjoy them. They're not, it's not going to be a huge expensive piece if it gets broken or cracked or scratched. So I'm like, I had a sticker just a second ago. It is number 1. See? So the number first. There it is.
Good job.
For $16.
I want to see it like a snake plant. I know that sounds wild, but I think it'd be really pretty with a funky plant.
Oh yeah, actually it'd be a nice plant holder. You just have to put like a little bit of gravel or something in the bottom to keep it from getting, you know what I mean. I can't
grossly wet.
All plants die at my house, so I don't know all the things about growing things. So
I'm just starting to move my stuff into nicer pots because I love terracotta pots, but I like the idea of having nicer.
I have one plant that's on my kitchen window. I've kept it alive for a whole entire year because my friend gave it to me for my birthday, and now it's starting to bloom. So I feel obligated to keep it alive until I can see the blossom, and then who knows what's going to happen with it. So, all right. So my next one is, these are colonial ladies. They're about 2 inches tall, 2.5 inches tall, about 2 inches across. I have 3 of them. So they're going to be a choice. I have ebony, which is a nice dark black color. I have this like a chocolate or caramel slag.
Wow.
And this is, I can't quite make her out if she's a solid white. You can see a little bit where it's clear around her bonnet. So there's a little bit of opalescence in it, but I think she's got a little bit of a purple in her because of the opalescence. So she's not like white. I mean, she looks white, doesn't she?
Yeah.
But she's got a little lilac in her.
Off-white, like there's something else there. I can see that. Yeah.
See, here's something purple, so she's got a little, just a tint of purple to it. So it's going to be choice. So instead of saying the number, they're $12 each. So we can just claim chocolate, black, and white for ease of claiming. And they're
it's how you like your coffee. You need a lot of milk, really dark, or the right amount.
That's right. And I do have a second black one, but I found that she has a little bit of a chip right here in her bonnet. You can't really see it. So if anybody wanted one, I would let her go for $8, just because otherwise she's going to go out at my booth if somebody else wanted a black one. So I feel like I'm going super fast.
We have a habit of going fast.
We go,
I'm on speed round like Jen does. So she's got a little ruffle there in the front of her skirt. I show you the back of her. And blue stickers on the bottom just mean it's my glass because I forget what I buy after a while, and it's just easier to market than to forget who's brought it in the house.
Oh, okay. Who do you know who makes them?
They should be Boyd.
Okay.
Boyd or Dagenhart. So Dagenhart was one of those companies that once they got bought out by Boyd, then Boyd had all their molds. So several things that were made, they're made by both companies. Some things were made, they're not marked. See, and this one just has a little circle where the glass was on the bottom. It was years where they didn't mark, which is like Fenton, and then they started to mark, and then when they changed companies, they got the new mark of the next company. So.
Oh, okay. No, I know they did a lot of sharing. I know there was always a lot of sharing.
Well, then, and when companies bought each other out too, like Morgantown was bought out by Viking, and Rainbow was bought out by Viking, I think, too, or some semblance of that order. So
that makes sense that Viking
I don't
bought
keep
Rainbow,
track of
because
that
Rainbow
stuff.
glass looks like Viking glass. When you
It does.
look at it, it looks a lot like Viking glass.
And when Viking bought it, anything that was in their showroom or that was already made, they just put Viking stickers on.
Oh,
so
okay.
Technically, they call it Viking because it was then sold as Viking, but it was produced as Morgantown or Rainbow previously.
Right.
So, hot mess is genealogy in the glass world. All right, so my next one is a hobnail sugar and creamer set. They're a personal size set. They made these smaller ones for putting at each place setting. The very amber, and it also has the hobnails there on the bottom. So everything should be pretty good. There's a little rough on where the edges where that mold was, but otherwise there's no big chips or cracks in this set. And this one is going to be $13 for the pair, number 9.
I love the little personalized ones.
I love the thought of that. Yeah.
It's fancy that you can put that down in someone's place setting, and it's oh, this is mine. Oh,
yep.
Thank you.
Just like the salt wells for each one. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and that's it too, Angela. That's the other thing. Martin thought I liked it. Angela knows more because she lives there near Morgantown. She knows that stuff really good.
Angela's very smart.
Yes, and that's the thing is that people left one company and would go to another company, or they'd take their ideas from one company, or they'd steal them or recreate them. So you just never know. And I'm not. Oh my goodness.
Oh boy.
Becky got another phone call.
Yep.
Okay. Can I pop out and grab a phone call? I have someone who's called me.
Absolutely.
To grab it quick if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
So then I'll just come right back in since I'm done with my turn. And I see Andrea for
number 9.
Got it. Cream and sugar. Perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Alrighty. So my next item is going to be an offer up. It's going to start at 8. And it is this beautiful bell. So this was made in Romania. If I can. Oh, my stickers.
I was ringing without you ringing the bell.
I know. Let me try to put this. There it is. It says made in Romania. So here is the sticker. Maybe if it focuses on my finger. There we go. You can read it. But it is a very pretty. So this is thicker right here, the handle, obviously, so you can hold it. But this is a thinner etched glass for the bell. And I love the etching. I'm a sucker for a good etching. I think it is so pretty. And it has a great sound to it as well. Maybe I should put my hand here so you can see the etching better.
I'm still here. I'm just sliding my chair back.
Okay, no problem. I'm trying to get clear glass to show.
And clear glass showing can be very tricky. It can be. I've run out of space with all these glass pieces. I don't need to drop some.
But very pretty. I love the sound of it. It is just awesome.
It is cool.
Awesome. No chips, no cracks at all on this bell. Very pretty. How about pottery and woodwork? Yeah. So this is the first time I found a bell. And the fact that it was made in Romania, plus all the etching, I had to pick it up. I just think
it would call a vampire, Jen? Think it could call a vampire? If you ring the bell, would it call a vampire?
Maybe. I know that's annoying.
I know Transylvania is like the thing, but I know in Romania they still have some really old world beliefs in some of that still, where they get a little freaked out that somebody might be a vampire and they have to bury him a certain way.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It happened. I don't want to say recently, but it wasn't that long ago that this whole thing happened in this whole village.
So say Grandma Jane is the neighbor 3 doors down thought she was a vampire, so she has to be buried a certain way?
Yeah. They like
That's
move
serious.
body parts and take out body parts and burn body parts, and it's weird. It grossed everybody out.
Oh my gosh. No, you learn something new every day. I don't see any interest.
World.
I don't see any interest in this, so we will move on.
That's why I went there.
That's why I went there.
Yes,
Oh.
they do still do. Yeah, they do still do. I was trying to be gentle about it.
Okay, so that's something you're going to tell me in the back room then. I don't know
Yeah, I
what's
was trying to be
taking.
gentle about it. I was
I don't know
watching, what
what's.
was the show? Josh Gates, the one with Josh Gates, when he goes to those places. I love him. He's hysterical.
Destination.
Unknown?
I think so. I watched.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
I've
one.
watched that a couple times. Yeah. Huh.
Jen, read the screen.
Yeah. I know. I know. I didn't
Okay.
shut it all the way when I went and grabbed my water. All right. So my next item is this beautiful pink etched glass dish or compote, whatever you want to use it for. But it also has the etching. See, I told you I'm a sucker for etching. I'm a sucker for etching and flowers.
Mm-hmm.
It's just awesome to me. So here it is. Let me go ahead and measure it for you. So it is
Now that's
7
pink, right?
inches. Huh?
It's pink?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 7 inches wide and 3.5 inches tall. I just think this would be beautiful in your Easter display. So on the top, it has like this little ruff. So it's not like sugaring or anything like that. It's just part of the design, but it really gives the bowl some depth and just make it a little fancy. So if you are interested in this bowl, it's going to be $10 letter C. $10 letter C.
I like the pink too. It's pretty.
Oh, I do love the pink.
Sharon was saying she's not a big glass person, but she loves the pink. I
I
love the
do.
pink
I
too.
know. I love it too. And this might be pink depression glass. I just don't know a way to tell. But here's the bottom.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
No,
Oh
no
no, you are
worries.
fine. You are fine. But I'm not seeing any interest in this, so we will move over to my third item, which is Indiana Tiara Diamond Point Smoke Gray Creamer and Sugar. Yay! Can you tell I just read that off my card? Because
Ooh.
I didn't know.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know.
lovely.
But apparently this color is not as common as
No.
other colors. So I went ahead and picked them up. They both match. Here is the bottom. No chips, no cracks. Very, very pretty. And my camera is kind of showing it a little darker than it is. It's a very smoky gray. It's not pure black. Like to me, my camera looks like it's showing as black, but
It's a little translucent.
yeah. Yeah. So this is a magic set. How awesome would these be? I mean, you can only have so many sugars and creamers in your life, but how awesome would this be if for Halloween if you put a little tree in here with some witches or something and skeletons? I don't know. I couldn't do it, but I think that would look really cool if you put a little tree in here and then dressed it all
There's
up.
so much you can do with these though, beyond just being sugar and cream, especially the
Yeah.
sugar bowls. It could be
Yeah.
a votive holder. I mean, and it looks like smoky quartz.
Yeah.
One of my
Oh,
favorite
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
One of
that
my
would be
favorite
a
films.
beautiful, beautiful. But here is the design on it. I don't think I showed it up close.
Yeah, it is
Very,
a good color.
very pretty. So for these, it's going to be
Me too, Bill.
$8 letter A. $8 letter A. Oh, bookies.
I get cranky too when we have to
The
change
older
the
I
time.
get, just being cranky. Oh. Well, you're with us now, Bookie. Cheer up. You're
We
good.
get cranky. We're
You're
allowed.
good. Those are my three. Yep.
Okay. You're allowed to get cranky when the time changes. I'm being honest because I get cranky. I'm like, what time
Absolutely.
is it? What time is it supposed to be? Well, it's supposed to be this time, but no, what time was it this time yesterday?
Right.
None
Right.
of that makes sense. But that's all right. I have I'm gonna piggyback on Jen's color. This
Oh, I
too is
see
a
you. I see you, Janine.
oh,
Thank
there we
you.
go. Yep. This is a very smoky quartz colored base. It is a piece of bohemian glass. It is hand painted. It is gorgeous. Very, very, very pretty. I love the 3D work that they did here. And I love the neutrals in this. It's gold rimmed on the bottom as well. And that's in pretty decent shape. I'm not going to say that it doesn't need a bath. It totally needs a bath. And some of the green has come, the gold has started to wear away over time and washing. And of course, the fools who put tape right over the gold. But like, look, you have all this space to put your tape. Dang it. Put it over here. Don't.
So frustrating. That and the marks on the bottom.
Oh, yes. Yes. I hate that. It has a very nice bottom, very nice and flat and shiny, and it is a very, very good size base. This would look gorgeous with some fun pops of color in them. And it always happens if they put the sticker where you don't want to put the sticker. And it's 10.5 inches tall by 4 inches wide. So the opening here is 4 inches, and then the whole piece itself is 10.
Hello, Mr. Pearl Necklace. Hi, troublemakers. He knows us. He's cute.
So this piece of hand-painted, really gorgeous Bohemian glass will be $20, number 95. Hey, Julia. $20, number 95 for the hand-painted smoky. That's what I'm going to call it. It's definitely like a smoky brown base. It's not out-and-out brown. It's not black. It's like a nice smoky quartz. We need a place to put you, so I don't know. You're my tallest piece. There we go. Okay, next up, I have another piece of Fenton. This one here is Fenton hobnail. It is fluted along the top. It is the pressed piece because you can see the mold lines. You can see if I hold it this way, you can see them popping out there and there. This one, this one is marked on the bottom with its little oval. I'm not going to get that to show. You can almost make up a little football there. There, that actually worked out better. Right?
Oh, it did.
Usually you have to put something behind the glass, but no, my hand just made that look even worse. So this piece here is in great condition. There's no condition issues with it at all. It is right around 6 inches tall, just under that, and 6 inches across. So as tall as we are wide. Just a nice, pretty piece to add to your glass collection, your rainbow collection. And if you're interested in this one, it will be $15, number 97. $15, number 97 for the hobnail amber ruffled top.
Y'all, we're movie stars. Julia's watching us on the big screen on the TV. We're movie stars.
Ooh. I love being. I love that. Oh. All right. Now I have another piece of antique glass. There's a little bit of tape in here I have to get off. I had wrapped this up very delicately. This is Jefferson 1908 meander glass. It was made right around that time period, 1908. But it is an opalescent green, and I love the I'm going to call it an ombre. I'm trying really hard to hold on to this and not drop because it goes from the very light shades here and then just slowly progresses down. Now, it looks like it should glow. It doesn't glow. Just letting everybody know that right now, it does not glow. So you can see
opalescents are wonderful for those, making that ombre look.
Oh, I love this piece so much.
I love the
so
feet.
Pretty.
I love the feet on it because they're curved. That's really pretty.
And the pattern goes from, the cool part is the pattern goes from here. This is what they call the meander pattern right here. It looks like, to me, it looks like clovers. And it drifts down onto the foot itself, which is fantastic.
That's cool.
So this is one of my absolute favorite pieces of glass that I own. I know, but it's green. It's green.
And it's like a triangle at the bottom, too. It's not circular.
Yeah, and the base, the way they put the feet on, and then the one big pattern is in the middle. They did such a good. This is a very fancy piece of turn of the century glass. Really,
what still blows my mind is the technology they did not have when they produced these things so detailed and exact over and over again. It's amazing.
And there's even a little, like you can feel there's a little button in the center of the one on the bottom, and it's perfect. It's like perfect. Yes, it would be perfect for St. Patty's Day. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So if you're interested in the antique Jefferson meander opalescent green glass, it's going to be $35, number 85.
And put some gold foil Hershey Kisses in there.
Oh,
yeah.
Pot of gold waiting to be dug into. And those are my three. I'm going to move that over. I know, we go quick. I go quick.
I see Laura for
thank you, Laura. Thank you. I had to put it back carefully. I got you.
Carefully.
Carefully.
So sorry, I had to duck out for.
You're
I'm
good.
involved with the Sons of Norway Lodge here in town, and we did a big event yesterday. We did a tea.
Oh yeah.
Served about 80 plus people. So she kept calling me, and I'm like, well, usually she won't call me that often unless she really needs something. So speaking of which, that's what I was going to tell you about your creamer and sugar, because we do a tea every year. So we theme them, and I'm like, I want to set the table different every time I do it. So it's a really great way to change up a table is with different color creamer and sugars too.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, okay. Are you ready?
We're ready.
I have
Ooh,
this
ready,
little, I don't even know. I mean, tomato, apple. It reminds me of the shape of a pumpkin, but it's not ribbed. It's a fruit,
Cherry? I don't know.
vegetable,
The stem, though, so cute.
and it's made on clear glass base with the red fret and then the green, two-tone green fret on the stem. That's about yay big. So it's just been then set down to get that shape at the bottom. It is signed, which now if I can find it back in the light, I'll show you where it is. Right here in the middle. It might be hard to catch it because there's so many facets of that glass. Are we catching it at all?
I think I see a little bit underneath. I don't know if that's a ponto mark.
It's right here.
Right there.
Yeah, it's where it was. Yeah. Anyway, the name on it is Pete Hopkins, SD. So it's a hand-blown, handcrafted piece. It can be whatever fruit you want it to be. And let's see. We're going to give it a number 10. And it's going to be, I already did it backwards, $12, number 10.
Well, I hope your tongue's okay, Book.
Hi, Michelle. I see Chris Roselli for number 10.
Okay, wonderful. I need to write down as I go because apparently I'm not keeping things straight.
Yes, Michelle. Oh, I do too. I write them all down as I go. It does look like a curling rock. I love that idea.
That's
Just
right.
don't use it this
It's
one.
really cute. I love it. I mean,
it is really cute.
My mom has a whole bunch of glass blown fruit and everything, so it makes some of those glass bowls just pop. This is a satinized one with the shiny stem. You can see where the satinized went just up it a little bit on there. Has a ground bottom. Had some sort of a label that I don't know. That's just my blue sticker to know it's mine. This one I'm thinking is an apple, but it's a very pale apple, like a pink lady or something like that.
Aww.
So this one will be, it is, 4 inches tall, about yay big. I would say it's a good 10, 12 ounces though. We're going to call this $8. And I don't know, is it you guys? Number 8.
Oh.
Double
sometimes
digiting.
It's the easiest thing to do. There's no, it's just the same number. Type in that in. To do 8 and 8s, 10 and 10s, and 12 and 12s.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and I'm going to do my last fruit that I pulled. This one is more of it's bigger. It's more of a light blue color. You can see it kind of there at the base.
Relax.
Okay, I see Sue. Thank you. It's got the pontil. So again, just picking up glass fruit because I know that if none of my glass ladies in town like it, I know that you guys all like the different glass fruit. And it's got a really neat like print on the leaf.
Yeah.
And then it's applied with the stem there, and it's hollow. So this one's a little bit lighter. But believe it or not, this little one is heavier than this one.
Oh.
Because this one is solid and this one is blown and hollow. And this one,
I love that it's hollow. I love that idea that you can see all the way through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes with anything that way.
I love that.
This one is going to be $14. Number 2. And it is a little bit bigger, so you can see the size between them. And just so we can see all of them, there's the comparison. This one is almost about the same size around. Wonderful. So I see Sue for the last
Yep.
two. Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you. Those
I
are my
love the
three.
glass fruit. I love the glass fruit. I found
Mhm.
six or seven pieces yesterday, and I actually found a lemon. I hadn't found a lemon before, but I love those fruits and veggies.
I picked up 3 glass carrots and I haven't even gotten them out of my car yet. So
Well,
they're coming.
the last one I had was an eggplant, and everybody went nuts over that. So I found another
Mhm.
eggplant. I also found a corn that it looks like it's individual kernels on it. I mean,
Oh, that's cool.
just the
Yeah.
details in them. It's
It's
just
amazing the thought they put
beautiful.
into some of this stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
I loved it. Alrighty, so my next piece is going to be, and this does not glow, doesn't glow at all. I have tried so many. Hey, Leanne, I've tried so many times to get this to glow, but this is an antique. So this was a personal cigarette ashtray.
Isn't it
No,
funny how we keep trying no matter we know it doesn't glow. We keep trying
oh, I'm
Yeah.
like,
to make
why do
sure.
you not glow? I'm like, am I not seeing it? What is happening here?
Yeah.
But I mean, does this not look like if you guys saw this in an antique store, you'd be like, yep, that glows for sure. Because
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
And sometimes you try to do that. Yeah.
And then I brought it home and it didn't. I was like, oh, but it's still cool. But it's like a
Yes,
little
it does.
basket. So it has this little, I'm not sure what kind of metal this is. I'm not sure if this is cast iron or what, but it is a little tarnished, I mean, it's old. So this item will be $5 letter L.
I think
$5 letter L.
I think they call that a coal bucket, the
Yeah.
style.
A coal
Yeah.
bucket?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know I
But-
had one that was bigger, that was brass that
Mhm.
I had sold that had like a lion's heads and stuff on it, but
Yeah.
I
It's
think
not
it's
a real
cool.
cold bucket, but it's shaped like
No,
the old school
right,
cold
Yes.
bucket.
right. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. Right. Love that.
Yes. Yes, Delbert,
Ready for
it
pouring
is.
some
It's
tequila?
great for that.
Yes, sir. And probably cheaper
Great.
than a shot glass for $5.
You just pour it right in from the
Pour
top.
it right in.
Cold
Eh,
settle. The West
yeah,
Virginian knows coal. I'm just saying. The
yeah,
girl from West Virginia, she knows her coal.
yeah.
Oh,
All right.
there. Yep.
My next item, I believe, is a Teleflora piece, but it is amazing. Like the yellow, the purple. I've brought this several times to sales, and I can't believe you guys aren't loving it. I think, and I really think it's because my camera is not doing it justice.
It's not. It's not. And
It's
you're right.
not. Oh, because you've seen
I've
one too
seen
in
them
the
in real
wild.
life. They're gorgeous in color. Yeah.
And so I'm bringing it back. I am bringing it back because it is so large. It is beautiful. It is well done. But the yellow on here is so bright, and the purple,
Yeah.
it just a beautiful color combination in this. So if let me measure it.
So if you're a Lakers fan, I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
saying, if you're a Lakers fan,
yeah.
she's got the glass for you.
So it's 8.5 inches across, so it is very wide,
Don't we
and
all, Kitty?
almost 4.5 inches tall. So it is a large piece. It does have some weight to it. Very pretty. So this bowl is only going to be $8, letter K. $8, letter K, if you are interested in this.
That's the color purple it is. It is this really lovely,
Yeah. It's
bright
hard to
purple.
show.
And it
Because
looks
to
brown. And
to
I
me
was
it
gonna
looks
say
black.
I've never seen the purple when you held it up.
yeah, it's purple because I've seen them in real life, but
know.
it is purple.
Wow.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's
there you
deceptive.
can see it a little bit better. Maybe,
Yeah.
but see,
If
to
you
me it
put
looks
white
black.
paper inside, does that bring it out any?
Oh, we can try.
Yeah. And then way up close. Yeah, I'm seeing it more now. I
Yeah.
thought it was brown.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
purple.
see?
That's why I said think Lakers.
Think
You got
Laker.
Warren for
Yeah, that was
K.
a good one. I
Viking
didn't put those
colors.
two. Oh,
Come
I
on
see
now.
Warren. Thank
Yeah.
you, Warren.
It is a nice one because it is nice and flat. So to me, it always reminded me of a top hat.
It does. It does.
Right? Yeah.
I love that. I love that. All right, so my last item this round is going to be a set of 2 candle holders. And there is like this is like an avocado greenish right here, and then you have an orange. I don't know where these are from, but I just thought they were really pretty with the leaf. I mean, I don't think these are like Fenton or anything like that. It's not crazy, crazy glass, but if I'm wrong, you're going to get one heck of a deal for both of them. So I love the orange. I thought that was very pretty. And this is like an avocado-y and then goes down to an amber. See
Oh, that's cool.
if you can see it a little bit. But I just love the leaves on here. I think I think they're perfect together, so that's why I put them together. The colors complemented each other. So if you're interested in this, they're going to be $6 letter N. $6 letter N, and they do have a little bit of weight to them, so they're not. I know they're not cheap glass. I just don't know who made them. There's no markings, so very pretty. $6 letter N, and those are my three.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie artichoke.
Oh, wait, you got some ends.
Yeah.
See, it popped up on my YouTube before it popped up here. I see
Yeah.
hope first.
Oh,
You got a
alrighty.
lag.
Yeah.
I think there is a Hope. I see you, Hope. Thank you so much.
Okay, so next up I have another piece of antique glass. This is Northwood. And the pattern, I don't know. I saw it listed as leaves and pearls. I don't know. It's another unique piece, so we'll do that.
Pretty.
So you can see the pearls that go up each little petal, and it's asymmetrical, which to me is my favorite part. I'm going to loop my hand through the bottom here. You can see when I rotate it just slightly, just the asymmetry. It was meant to just be a really pretty piece of glass. Once again, it's an opalescent that goes from the tips here are clear, and it fades from the white into that iridescent blue, which is lovely. But when you hold it up to the light, you get all these different really amazing little pops of color, which is so cool. And the feet on this are just very, very different. That's what I was holding on to. I could put my finger through that. So they have little looped pieces, and they're almost like twigs. There we go. Tree branches and twigs. I was trying to put those two words together, and they don't go together.
They put those on lots of things. I have a couple pieces behind me with those feet.
This is the first time I've actually like seen them. I'm used to like just the little legs sticking out, but I thought they were so cool.
Yeah.
There's the bottom, so you can see really pretty the base, and it does have these like leaves or feathers almost. They could be leaves, they could be feathers. It's just a really gorgeous, gorgeous piece. So for the Northwood opalescent to clear dish, it'll be $30, number 94.
I love opalescence.
I love it too. I've actually become more addicted to it the more I see it out and about. Carefully.
I like the fire on how it fires.
Yes, and that one in particular is just, I just love the colors. Not that there's anything wrong with the green one. The green one's gorgeous too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. Anything with opalescence in it is spectacular.
So, yes, ice with glass. That's a good way to describe the book. I like that. So next up, I have this piece of crystal, and I'm going to take the lid off because that I will drop. It is painted. Oh, I will. It'll go floop, and I won't be paying attention.
Can I just say Jen's logo looks like a crossed out, like a no sign with her lips on there.
I told you I'd bring it back, Angela, and I knew the sale was coming up, so I brought it back. So it is gold and black. So this in here, the little, I'm going to call them leaves, are black, which is lovely. And then all of the little swoops are little gold dots that are 3D. Now, I'm not going to lie, it needs a good cleaning. I'm terrified to clean this, especially the hand-painted stuff. Like everything gets a little white is what it gets. So there's the base. And then I'll give you a quick look here at the top, because you can see the color difference. I love the crown at the top. It reminds me of a queen in a chess set.
It's quite bohemian.
I love that so much. Now there is no chips, I'm feeling again, on this. And here's the inside of the lid there, just so you can see that. When I got it, it was listed as crystal. It could totally be bohemian as well. Yeah. And this even has an indent here, which I think is just so weird. But it's there. So this is a very, very lovely, well-made piece, and I just like communion wafers. I mean, just think of all the fancy things you could actually put in there. Cotton balls.
Pretty.
Is it got purple towards the other color on it, or is it just is it?
It's more of a gray, or maybe a purpley gray. Yeah, I could see it being a purpley.
Okay.
Angela's asking for an offer.
Wash. I can do it as an offer. We can start it at 25. That's what I was going to sell it for. So
isn't it amazing that people use? I mean, like they use those for common stuff, like
well, yeah, like cotton balls or something in the bathroom. Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, fancy.
It is a really, really pretty piece. So that's what we were going to start it at. So that's where we're at. We're at 25. And I do see Angela there. And I think this would look really lovely if you had the right kind of bathroom. I do think that this would be just.
Oh, yeah. I mean, for sure, I say use it. I mean, use what you got, but it makes you a little bit, it's a little more delicate, isn't it? Is it a little thinner, that one?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I have princess glass, the clear apothecary ones in my bathroom, and I've broken one. I have broken.
Oh,
I was heartbroken. I still have, but I'm very, very careful when I use them. But I do use them. It has all my stuff in it.
Well, and as a non-artist, but I have people in my family who are artists, the amount of time and the precision for them to make these, and they mass produced these paintings.
Yeah.
On these pieces, like I can't even imagine. I couldn't sit and do dots like that, even in a line where even following a pattern.
And then they went in between. They have bigger dots. I'm gonna try to get it to see. You have bigger dots, and then you have smaller dots. Yes, I love them. Put M&Ms in it. M&Ms. Why not? Bigger dots and small. I love the spacing in that. Oh, talents. All right, so we'll start counting it down so that it can go home with Angela. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank you,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're going to carefully put you down back there as well. That was my arm.
I just love the things with the finials on the lids or the stoppers. I just love the shapes they make.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn off my heater now. It's a little warm in here. Okay, waiting on the bid and there it is. All right, it's going to Angela. Yay, Angela!
Congrats, Angela. It's beautiful.
I'm so glad it's getting a good home.
Yes.
To have a good home. Yeah, I know. She missed it the last time I had it up.
Oh, no.
So next up, I have a piece of Westmoreland. Oh, let me take you off there. Hold on. There we go. Westmoreland pink milk glass. Once again, we're going to remove the top because I will drop it. And it's not marked anywhere. So here's the base. It is not marked inside there, but it is in fabulous condition. And it's like the palest of pinks in the milk glass. So it has that reminds me of strawberry Laffy Taffy. You know what I mean? Remember the Laffy Taffy? Kind of what it reminds. And I think this must taste like strawberries, right? This has to taste like strawberries.
I think they call it shell pink.
Yeah. All right. There. That would describe. I just wanted to try and see if it tasted like strawberries. I don't think it tastes like strawberries. And then here's the top.
Yeah, definitely coming off white on my end.
Yeah, and it's. Let me see.
I know exactly what you mean. Unfortunately. Yep. There you go.
It looks very Art Deco too.
Yeah, it kind of does.
I like the lines.
Yes, and you're right because this reminded me of like the Empire State Building or the Chrysler
like
Building sitting on top of it.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's stacked up there. I don't know, the Washington Monument. I don't know, something.
Architectural.
But I love, yes, very. I just thought it was a really, really pretty piece. I love the way the two pieces go together and that the lip hangs over. It looks edible. Glass doesn't always look edible except with Viking, but this just to me looked like it was made out of cake or something, and I just knew it tasted like strawberries. So if you're interested in this piece, there's no condition issues whatsoever. This one is going to be $32, number 96. $32, number 96. And it is a heftier piece. It is a weighty guy, I'm not going to lie. So those are my three. I almost forgot what the order was.
I'm like, wait, is it me?
It is you. That's why I said I almost forgot what the order was. It's 3 of us. How hard
Right?
can it be, Nikki? Really?
I have.
Ooh.
It's a clear one, but
Oh,
it's
nice.
versatile because you can put any color you want in it. So I would like to do an offer up on this one starting at 15. I realized once I pulled it that it has a little bit of wax on it that I will wash off definitely before shipping. And it is marked Homeco. You can see it right here behind my finger. Might need a piece of white again. Hi, Leanne.
It is Becky, Leanne.
We get it?
Or she could be telling me that it's Becky who's next.
Oh, I just thought she was fangirling out like I was.
You can fangirl out.
So yeah, you can see it right there. It's on the inside is where they marked it. And it's just a nice ribbed pattern. That's right in there. Well, yay big. Nice crystal fairy light. I don't know why you guys are geeking out because I'm on your channel.
Because you are awesome. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Becky from the block.
6.5. Well, it's weird because when people have you had anybody say they've seen you on YouTube like when you're out shopping yet?
No, nobody knows me.
Not yet.
Well, you haven't shopped enough yet then, Jen.
Oh yeah.
Just saying. So it was the weirdest thing the first time somebody said that. I was like, yeah, I'm Becky, but who are you?
Yeah. So why do you know
And
me?
they're like, well, we saw you on Yvonne's channel. And I'm like, oh, okay, I got it now.
Aww.
So yeah, I'm just going to put a black light in it so you can kind of see it with at least like a blue light towards the bottom and how it lights up all those facets of the glass.
Pretty.
And there's a little tail of my flashlight. Sorry. So, okay. Oh.
Yeah, she's telling me.
I'm like, I see Leanne all the time in my chat. All right.
Come on,
Cool.
I fangirl out. I'm going to be meeting up with the New England crowd in May. I'm going to fangirl out when I meet Helen and Roy, and I'm going to fangirl out over that.
That'll be fun. I mean, because I got to meet Paula in Alabama. Yeah. It was so much fun. She drove over from Georgia. It was amazing.
You're famous, Becky. That's you're famous. That's what it is.
She was so sweet. And I'm sorry, again, my phone is matrixing, so I can't hear you. And I'm just going to kind of wait for it to turn off. And I'm just going to talk on my end because it's irritating. I'm famous. Hello. All right. I have a Fenton Bear, too. He's got his little tramp stamp right here. Right on this side, there it is. Little Fenton logo.
Becky said
he's just a plain, solid crystal teddy bear. He is going to be $16. Number 3. I love these guys. How detailed they are, and then in each color, it's different. They all kind of look a little different in each color.
Yeah.
So now I think
I think I had the clear one. I think I had the clear one, but I think they're really great. I do.
Well, and they're you know when you're holding these that who's made them.
So. Here we are, Leanne. Leanne, we're like this. We get you.
We get you. Becky doesn't put up with you. Becky gets you too, I'm sure.
I get you. I mean, the sense of humor and the sarcasm is thick in our crowd. Just saying.
Yes. Yes.
So. It's like air, water.
Crazy, then I don't like you, and there's something wrong. You gotta go. Why aren't you mean to me? Why don't you make fun of me?
Well, yes, because what is that? The not flat. Well, what is it? I remember the saying. It's late. It's old.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Between traveling and all the time changes and being tired, I'm like, I don't even know what that saying is anymore. Flattery, whatever the something is the best form of flattery. I guess it's like imitation, but in my world, it's like being teased or a sarcastic remark.
Yeah.
So I guess it's really not a saying. Just made it up.
No, but it's something we all live by in this community. For some reason, we're all sarcastic and pick on each other. We're all
For
like
sure. Okay. I have one more fairy light. I guess we'll just do it because that's what's next on my list here. It's an amber stars and bars. It's that bigger size.
Yeah.
I know these have been out there a lot, but I found another one. I don't leave fairy lamps behind anymore, no matter what they are, even if they're a common color like this amber. Oh, and did you see that with the
that's
sunlight through it?
pretty.
Yeah, that's pretty. So, you light that up. That shows it really nice right now. Just happens to be where the sun is. So, there it is. Imitation is the best form of flattery.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Mixing my metaphors. So, same thing on this one. I start as an offer up starting at 15. So, and I don't remember, honestly. Is it Indiana or somebody like that makes this one?
Yes, that
Indiana.
one. Indiana.
And it's got, I'm sure you've seen these a lot, but with the stars there and the bar panels.
It was one of the first pieces of things I've ever found. And the lady's like, that's really weird. Somebody the other day just came and bought the red one. I'm like, well, I'm glad I didn't get the red one because that one's flashed. I didn't tell her that, but I was like,
right. These are big. This one you could probably put a good sized pillar candle in there also instead of just a votive size. So.
Yeah, I had one in mine. I had one of the fake pillars you put the batteries in. And you get around Christmas time, and it looked fabulous.
Because then you get the solid color of a candle inside, like bigger like that too. And the new ones, they have like battery operated. You can turn them on and off with remote controls. They're even better. So
yes, they are. Oh, I'm gonna go with that. I'm
gonna go with that too, Geneva.
I'm going with that one, Geneva.
Well, obviously. Come on now. So, all right. Well, I see the Real Housewife in, and I'm sorry, I don't know your first name.
Angie. That's Angie.
Angie. I have so many sticky notes stuck to my computer to get all the names. Because I have to get them like over and over and over again to remember them. So I'll have to make a new sticky note for you.
Exactly, Cindy. So. That's what I did too. I did the same thing. It was in my fall display and I enjoyed it and then I sold it.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's cool is, because you can mix them in with other seasons too. So
yeah.
All right.
That's beautiful, Cindy.
We can count this one down. How do you guys count down? Just going once?
You can do that. John would do G1, G2. That's fine. Yep.
Okay. However you want to do it.
You go for it.
Going once, going twice. And we can be sold. Set it down without dropping it. Okay.
And she said if she wins this one, she'll take both.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait a minute. We got another bid coming in. Hold on.
All right. I'm going to let
Randy.
This Randy. Now we have the going once.
Okay, we have going once. So you all decide how you want to do it. If you want to.
We're waiting on the rest.
I'm just not going to watch because I can't watch. It's like watching a train wreck sometimes. So it's like watching your kids ride their bike for the first time because you don't want them to fall over and you want them to do good. And
there we go. We got a going twice, I think is coming. Yep, there's the going twice. So we're at 18. We're just waiting on the sold. Okay. It's the lag. It's like I can see it sometimes in one place before the other, and then everything just kind of jumps.
On my phone, I can't see the chat because it covers it up if I bring it. It covers up my video. So
I see Randy. Randy.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay. Well, I'll wait for him to call it because make sure that I'm seeing it in the right order.
Yep. Yeah. That is what I've seen. When everything's weird down there.
Randy was lurking and swooped in.
He did just swoop in out of nowhere and went.
He couldn't say hi or nothing, just started bidding.
He was like, crap, they're fairy lamp. I'm bidding on that.
Mr. 007.
Yeah. So I guess it is Randy, yes. Thank you very much. Congrats.
Okay. So, where'd I put it? Angie, if you're interested in the clear one, just let me know in the chat. And those are my 3.
Okay.
Thank you, ladies.
All
gentlemen.
righty. So my first item is this really cool red vase. I love the red, and so it is white on the inside. There is no chips, no cracks. There is no marking or anything on the bottom, so I'm not sure who made it, but I just love, love, love the
Oh, pretty.
color of it. It's just dainty. Well, I say dainty, but maybe because I'm comparing it to like a swung vase. It is 8 inches tall. Really, really pretty. Would be perfect just to add into your collection for a pop of color, I thought. So this is going to be $8, letter H. $8, letter H. And I want to say it's a bud vase because you can put a couple of flowers in here, so it's not overly large, but cute. For $8, letter H. And then my next item is this really cool Wheaton Carnival glass decanter. And this one is Robert Kennedy. Let's see if you can read that. If not, I'll grab my glasses so you can read it. Robert Francis Kennedy. Oh, Senator Robert Francis Kennedy, 1925 to 1968 is the writing it says right here. And then on the back it says, I dream things that never were and say why not. So this is I had two. I had one that was John F. Kennedy, and then that one sold. But I still have this one available. This one measures almost 8.5 inches tall. So it'd be really cool to put in with your bar, or if you collect Kennedy memorabilia, I think this would be a great addition. So this one is only going to be $8, letter D. $8, letter D. And then my last item this round is going to be a set of 2 of these red tumblers. I'm not sure of the maker. These could be Avon. These could be, I mean, I don't know.
My mom has those in blue.
Oh yeah, I've seen them in blue. But I love the red.
Are they the French ones? The art
Art Day,
something?
Art Day.
Or yeah, something like that,
Something
right?
like that, yeah.
Art Day Cristal, or Art Day, something
I
like
think
that.
that's it.
Yeah, so that came, whenever I tried to search these, that came up, and then so did Avon. So I'm like, all right, I don't know.
Well, it's not Cape Cod, and that's Avon's pattern usually.
Oh, okay, okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the French ones.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sherry said they're made in France. So I have a set of 2. So for both of these, it's going to be $10, letter F. $10, letter F. And these are some thick glass. No issues at all with them. So $10, letter F, and those are my 3.
Yeah, let's come on. And then,
oh goodness,
forget how to swallow your own spit.
That's a genetic thing in my family.
Yeah,
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is going to start as an offer up for 30, please. I have this really lovely, lovely, lovely piece of glass. Now, from what I found out, and Becky will correct me, I know she will, is that this, I want to say this right, bubble optic.
We need a new word other than correct.
I know.
Let me
concur,
collaborate, or something.
Concur, distincur. The bubbles in this are fantastic. So they stretch out. I know, it's another piece of green. I know. And these, from what I've looked up, these are going for well more than what I'm putting it up for right now. So it is just a beautiful piece.
Do you know who made it?
Benton. Yeah, it is. It's unusual piece for Fenton. I was like, when I found it, I was like, oh, that'd be great for St. Patrick's Day. Then I got it home and I took a picture of it and I went, wait a minute, what? I just thought it was a standard run-of-the-mill piece of green vase, but this is a Fenton piece, and it's a little unusual for a Fenton piece, and it's cased on top of it, so you can inside it's white.
Emerald overlay. Controlled.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm. Controlled bubble.
Yep. Very much so.
Quad pinched vase. Yep.
I love and it's like polka dots. That's what's so cool about it. These look like
pretty
polka dots. it's a really interesting piece. I haven't seen it. I don't see that much stuff
I
like
don't
this.
think I've seen it in green. I've seen it in a honey amber, which is like a yellowy amber color, and a blue, the light blue.
Ooh. And this is like shamrock Ireland green is the easiest way to
emerald green for sure.
7 inches on the button. And I love that the top even kind of looks like a shamrock.
Can't put much in it because they pinch that neck pretty tight.
No. You see, I mean, I can't even put my finger.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
y'all want to watch
one stem
or something.
The single rose.
That's it. Okay, it smells like glass. I was just making. Y'all know what glass smells. I smell things. I'm weird. I smell things, and we'll get Becky back in the
It's like putting your finger in your belly button, and then
that's as far as it doesn't go. Like maybe my pinky goes in a little bit further, but it is a very, very narrow opening. That's what she said.
Goodness.
Yeah. And it was used. I mean, it definitely, I'm looking down in there. It definitely sat out, but there's nothing wrong with this. But I don't see any interest, so I will put this baby to the side. We'll enjoy you a little bit. We'll enjoy you a little longer. Okay. So my next piece is another piece of green. I'm sorry, book, look away. It's another piece of green. Green is my favorite color too. So I've got another lovely hand painted.
That's pretty.
I know that vase is really gorgeous. It is hand painted. It is 3D. You can really feel it. When I looked this up, it also said Bohemian. It could be. It definitely could be. There is some sticker residue here that I did not scrub to get off because I told you, I tell you all this. I wipe things down gently. I get terrified because I think of this as I hold onto it. Yes, it is case glass, Tammy. Yes, it was case glass. I hold on to things and I'm just the partial owner. I'm like the foster mom. So then when you get the object, now it's yours. Like I just think that I'm holding on to them for you guys for a little bit. So it does have the gold along the top, and it is faded on the back, on the very, very back. There it is a little faded. But the one on the bottom too. And I love the hourglassy, almost, if you've ever had a yard of beer, this reminds me of a baby yard of beer. It's not really, really tall. It is a really simple little piece, 7.5 inches high. So it's just like a perfect little piece just to hang out. Yep. So if you're interested in this hand painted, and this is more of a, I'll show you the color difference. So this is more of a darker, see the difference? This is more of a green, like spring green. And then this is definitely more, see, that's what I'm fostering this object for a short while before I pass it on to somebody else.
So I go with the container that Angela got really nicely.
Oh, $18, number 86. It's a little fuzzy. $18, number 86. But this is probably my favorite color green because it's that
pretty,
real dark emeraldy green. Oh, here it is. And now, Jen, I'm sorry I didn't show this to you, but this is a newer piece. I know. I'm sorry. This is a newer piece of fence, and I think this is the 80s. Yeah, this is the 8 in it.
I see Geneva for 86.
Yeah.
Which one what are you collecting, Jen?
I collect Fitton hobnail, but the rounded hobnail, not
the pointy. And I tend to only find the pointy, but I actually found some rounded hobnail. So
well, yeah, I mean, Fintons are always more pointy.
You're lucky I have that already.
All right.
You're lucky. No, it's really pretty.
There's no way she doesn't have this piece.
Yeah, I love that.
But it is point. But this one isn't the super
because
pointy.
I haven't found the rounded one. I don't know. I think it's beautiful. I like the look of the rounded one better.
She doesn't like moonstone.
She doesn't. Yes. Okay. Like the moonstone ones. Yes.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I just call it roundy.
That's fine, Tammy. That's fine. So I love this. This is a Fenton hobnail 3-footed compote. There's the Fenton stamp right there, and there is an 8 right underneath that. So that means the 80s. It is a very good condition piece.
Right. If you got one, two is better, Jen.
That's
I know.
right.
I
It's the
know.
feet. You know what it is with these?
the feet.
It's the feet. Yes, because I have one that's like this, and I used it for sage for eons. Because believe it or not, a sage bundle sits perfectly on these ruffles. I know that sounds weird, but it does. But I love the feet. It's the feet. Yeah,
know.
you're right. It just makes it just that just that much. Look at me. Look how daring I'm being so brave, one-handed. So if you're interested in the Fenton Hobnail 3-footed bowl, it is a good size too. This one, it is 8 inches. So it is covers my whole face. So it's 8 inches across. This one here will be $20, number 92. $20, number 92, and it can go home with you.
I have
got
mine
my
set up
ladder.
with candlesticks or candle and bud vases around it in my china cabinet.
Oh, I like
It's really
that.
pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah,
switch
those
Jen.
feet.
Oh, no, not Jen. Becky.
The white is so versatile. Goes with everything.
I know. That's why I love it.
I have it all over my house now. Careful.
I like the teal. That's my favorite color.
Ooh, I
Okay.
like that idea, Angie.
Find the right one here. This is a little, not that big, vase by Blinko.
Ooh.
So it is approximately just about under a little over 5 inches tall. About yay big. It's another green color. So it's not a bright emerald green, but it's not a really light limey green. It's kind of in between. You can kind of see it a little bit more on the bottom where it's thicker. It does have a pontil, but it is smooth from where they fire polished it. It's a substantial piece of glass. I would say it's almost about a pound, give or take, just a little bit.
Yeah. Blanco is beefy.
And Blanco has got such a good feel to it as well. It's a nice thick glass, and they smooth their stuff so nice it feels really good in your hands.
I love this piece.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my.
Does it glow?
It does not. Just reflects the blue light. I don't think I pulled anything that glowed today. So it's going to be $18 and number 13. There's that guy. If you've watched my channel, I don't know. I have a video from Blinko. It's one of my mom's favorite places to go.
Oh, I gotta watch that one. No, I didn't see that one.
From last summer, we went again, and I did a little tour of their glass room, and then a little tour. They weren't working anything in their hot shop, but their furnaces were on. So I looked at their visitor panels that describe how they make their glass. So did you know that our Air Force Academy chapel here in Colorado Springs has Blinko glass in it? That's what the stained glass is.
Really?
That's
but that's beautiful.
And it's like thick. It's like 3-4 inches thick glass. And they're redoing it right now. So they've got this huge thing over. It's going to take like 3 years to revamp all the glass panels. It's crazy.
Yeah, if you pick up Blanco, you know you've picked up Blanco because it's like, whoop, okay.
Now this is one I don't know who made it, but I've seen it before. It's poured to look like a Ziploc baggie or a baggie sitting open, like a clear plastic bag.
Second, Becky. Angie, are you asking for the Blanco piece? Are you asking about that piece? The Blanco piece.
Yeah.
This one?
That one. There we go.
Number 13.
Okay.
Got it.
I didn't want you to miss that one.
Perfect. Okay. I got some shorthand on there so I won't forget. So this one is going to be $12, and it's not marked. It's very lightweight. It's not a thick piece of glass. I would guess it's maybe 4 or 5 ounces. Did you guys watch Jeffrey from way back for a year or so?
I have, but I.
So funny thing was, I've had this for a while. He had a video where he dropped a bag of bouncy balls once at a thrift store.
Yes.
And then his first time he did his little pop-up shop, he was handing them out in one of these containers at his little.
Yes, I do remember. I do
Why is
remember
everybody
that.
calling me today? Don't they know I have to work?
This would look cool too with the plants in it. Something that wouldn't require a lot of water, like a suck, because you could see the roots and everything too.
Or you could
It's
put one of those like water plants with a little goldfish or something in it.
yes,
Super cute.
Oh,
So $12, number 5. And it's just about this big. I would say it's almost like a real size like sandwich bag, give or take.
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, kind of fun.
That would
This-
look really neat with some uranium marbles or something in it.
Yeah.
Something really
Oh,
colorful.
yeah.
I think that looked really
Yeah,
cool.
actually, that would be really cool, like a bag of marbles.
Yeah.
Yes.
I see Angela for number 5, and then
Okay.
Different Angela though. Angela Cole. I'm gonna massacre your name, honey. So I'm not even gonna. Angela K. I'm not
All
even
right.
gonna. I'm not even gonna try. And then Angie said she'd take the fairy lamp that didn't sell, also, please.
Okay. All right. I'll put your name on that one too.
Okay.
I'll put the green right in front of it so I remember to mark it down. And I have the other Angela for this one. Perfect. Okay, my last of my 3 for my turn, it's going to be choice. They'll be $7 each. I have 3 of them. I have 1 big starfish and 2 little ones. The big one has like a little bit of an iridized finish to it. They remind me of like paperweights. They're just a flat, like the poured finish on that side, and then the texture with the design of the starfish on that side, or sea star, excuse me. I think that's what they call them now.
Oh, we had to
5
change the
inches.
name of that?
What's that?
But they had to change the name of that? Now I gotta remember some other nonsense?
Because it's not a fish. It's not a fish, so it's a sea star.
Oh.
My mother's a teacher, so I'm like, all right, whatever, Mom. So, and then the smaller one doesn't have the iridized finish on it. It's just like shiny. And I have 2 of the smaller ones. So if you would like to claim any of my sea stars, they are...
starfish are canceled.
Oh, look at that. I
That's
did
what
it
I'm
again.
thinking.
$7 each, number 7, and you could say large or small. Well, like Pluto. I'm like, really? Pluto's not a planet? Pluto will always be a planet in my mind.
Pluto's a planet. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm vetoing your veto.
Right?
Vetoing
Okay.
your veto.
That's my 3. Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm arranging.
Alrighty, so this round is going to be my clear glass round. So bring back the clear glass, y'all. So buy this trinket dish. It is clear glass. It is really pretty. I could see this in someone's bathroom with the cotton balls, the Q-tips, or lotion. Use this maybe as a powder dish. I think putting some lotion in here would be amazing.
Pond cold cream. You need your
Yes, that would look beautiful. And this isn't super small, but it's not super big. So it's 5 inches tall by 3.5 inches in depth. So no chips, no cracks. I just think it is beautiful. I love clear glass because I love clear glass and milk glass because you could do so much with it. So this is only going to be $6, letter G. $6, letter G. Put your lotion in the basket. Oh, if I only had. Oh wait, the other basket sold. I could try that. I forgot. $6, letter G for that one, and then I have 3 clear glass coasters. So even if you did not use these as coasters, they have the little feet on them. They're great for risers. Put your Fenton Bears on here. Put your other figurines on here. I think it would be really neat.
I've seen people use those for candles too.
That's what I was just going to do. I was going to put my candle up here.
Steal your thunder.
And the plants.
And
oh,
put
yeah.
a little fake plant on here.
Yep.
All the doodads I have on the desk. Just put them on here. Right. Right. So for all 3, it's going to be $6, letter O. $6, letter O for those. Let me set them down carefully. And then my last item is these really cool clear glass sugar and creamer. I mean, these are fancy to me. I love the handles. Love them. No idea who makes them. They're not marked. And I need stuff to be marked. I need it to spell out the name.
Those
I
are
need
really pretty though.
and they are a thicker glass, so they have a little bit of weight to them, but they're not awful. But I think these would be pretty with this would be beautiful with a candle in it. I love it. Love the handle. So these are going to be for the pair, $8 letter B. $8 letter B, and those are my three.
Okay. Those would look cool if you had like different layers of things because of the way they like sand and sea glass. And that'd be let your kids
Oh,
do that and have fun.
that is a great idea for sure.
I forgot what I was doing. But you know what? You lose an hour of sleep and all of a sudden your brain can't function and you tap the comment instead of moving your damn picture over.
Angela, if you would email me right here when my name comes back up, that'd be really great because we can't copy and paste out of the chat.
Just shoot everybody, whoever you buy from, you shoot them an email and you just give them your real name, your PayPal email address, and your shipping address so we can get stuff out to you, if you don't mind, please. Right there. And we do like to copy and paste. Copy and paste is good. Yes. I know. That's the reason. That's the reason why we're all a little fried today. And it's going to be like another good week. We'll be blaming this time change thing for like another week or two. Just going, oh my gosh, the stupid
easily a week. Yep.
Except for Becky, who's been through every time zone pretty much on the continental United States.
Yeah.
In the last week.
I only went to Central. That was the thing.
Well, you went to Georgia, right? You were in Alabama. No. You didn't go to Georgia.
Paula came to Alabama.
Oh, all right.
Alabama's still Central, so yeah.
Yeah. It's close to East, but you were this close.
It was very close. I agree.
It's very close. All right. So next up, I have this lovely piece. Now, from the front, it looks gorgeous just the way it is. Nice shiny milk glass, really pretty gold trim, meant for those Easter eggs or those deviled eggs, and then possibly some dip in the middle. But I thought this would look gorgeous with a whole bunch of colored eggs. Maybe you have really cool vintage eggs. But this is my favorite bit. Look at who decorates up the back. So pretty. It's gorgeous. Usually these are so like just plain, but this is absolutely fantastic. I believe this is a Hazel Atlas piece. And I love this bit right here. It's like a big sun.
Leanne, I'll have to look up where you are.
So it does, because it has this on it, it does sit up a little bit. So it is a gorgeous piece. And the gold trim is also in really good shape. I mean, there is some wearing to it. So it's 10 inches across. There is some wear. Let me find the wear spot. Here it is.
I know. It looks really good.
Yeah.
A slight, there it is right there. A little bit of wear on the gold, but for the most part, it is really, really in good shape. Because usually this gold is like gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. But if you're interested in the egg plate, Hazel Atlas egg plate, it'll be $15, number 89. $15, number 89. And I would display it. If you were going to display it, I would hang it this because
I was just thinking you could probably do a cake plate backwards.
Yeah. It was so ornate on the back. I couldn't believe that. Who sees the bottom of a dish? Nobody sees the bottom.
In Alabama, they call deviled eggs stuffed eggs.
Oh, all right.
I was like, because everybody's like, oh, because we call them deviled eggs.
Yeah.
And then they were starting to talk about them because we were at the beautiful table settings conference. So everybody wants us. They're like, do you have any stuffed egg plates? And I was like, okay, no.
Really? That's good. And I know it's an old fashioned thing, but my kids love them. John makes them. They love them.
Oh, we make them all the time.
Somebody who makes them for the whatever get together we do. Yeah.
But I make them more with mayonnaise and just a little bit of mustard because my husband doesn't like mustard. But I like the mustard.
Just mayonnaise and a little bit of relish. Sweet relish.
Good.
I don't like mayonnaise.
So
I had made him cream them out. I make them keep them out, and I'll just eat the egg. Well, I don't like egg yolks either, so I'll just eat the egg whites. Very happy with it.
Well, the mayonnaise makes it so much creamier.
That's true.
I
And then
love that.
the people, some of my relatives make them with dill relish, and I'm like, no, make them with sweet.
Oh, yeah, we use sweet too.
Such a controversial dish.
I know.
It is because everybody has their thing. Like John's was handed down from his mother's, which I mean, so everybody has their way of making it. But like he puts paprika. I know he's.
I was gonna say next is whether you put paprika on or not.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a thing. It is. I'm just happy with. I've said it before. I'll say it again. I am a 5-year-old when it comes to food. Texture turns me off. If I look at something, I won't be able to eat it. If I think it looks gross, I won't be able to put it in my mouth and eat it. It happened last night. There was a little white spot on my olive, and I wouldn't eat the olive because I thought there was something wrong with the olive. So I was like,
no, I just don't even worry about olives.
Yeah.
I'm so weird. I'm just weird.
I know.
Here's mine, Jen. I have a blue one.
That one's pretty.
I love this one. I've been very careful. You know how badly I want to do this.
Don't do it.
And after watching everybody scream, I'm like, oh.
Don't do it. Becky's here. Don't do it.
Don't do it. The thing is that we've broken so many by just the person at the store picking it up to wrap it by the handle. Yeah. You get it home and you go to ding it and it goes dunk. And you're like, no.
You just think that that's what you're supposed to be able to.
I know. No.
Yeah.
It's just for pretty.
It's just for pretty. And this
not
is
for skipping.
It's not for it's not a tisket a tasket. No. And it still has its tag, which I love. And the part that I thought was neat is it actually has the little symbols that everyone used to push into the side of their basket handle. So we know that this one was made by Ron. No, not Bob. Nope, not that one either. Ron Bales. There we go. Ron Bales.
Yeah.
Bye, Bridget. So I think that's neat. So if you have one of these little tags, you'll know exactly who made them. It does not have. It has its sticker right there on the inside, and it is a really pretty iridescent. I want to call it. It's blue. It is in the blue family. We will say it's in the blue family.
It looks green.
I know. It's because I changed the light on my ring light because everyone's like, oh my God, your hair looks so red. I said, because it's the blue light. It makes my hair look red. Now I put the daylight on, which is more yellow, and now it's making it look green.
Hold it up. Hold the bottom up so you can see the base color.
Oh, maybe it is a little bit green. It still looks green.
I'm thinking that's like a spruce green.
Maybe it is. To me, it has that like bluish, but maybe it is more green. The base definitely is. Yes.
They have a couple greens that have a lot of blue in them.
But it's because it's the iridized, right? Mm-hmm. The word using correct word, and I think that's what makes it. It changes. It could be, it's like my eyes. It could be whatever color, whatever color the sun makes it shine that day.
Yep.
So let's see. Height wise, this is 8 inches.
I'm sure you've seen that. You guys have seen that just as a bowl without the handle attached, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That one I have seen. And my little sticker fell on the floor, and I'm not coming down to get it. So it'll be $30, number 98.
Yeah, they use that mold a lot.
That's pretty.
Yeah. I love the basket weave. It's so, it looks so lifelike. Like it actually looks like it's a woven basket, which I think is really cool.
Oh no, you found fitting baskets in the bins. Oh my God.
Oh, of course Missy did. She's found Rushton at the bins.
Yeah.
And of course you did.
Thank you.
Ooh.
What was that other thing she found? Oh, it was her lamp,
the Rushton.
Right?
The what?
The lamp. Was it the lamps that were behind her that everyone loves every time we watch her? It was something with the lamps. Was that where?
Oh. I don't know if she found those at the bin. I mean, I don't know if she found those at the bins or not.
Okay. I don't
They're
remember
cool, though.
they were there. Yeah, I don't know. And then my last piece is, now this does require some cleaning because I wanted to make sure it worked before I went to sell it, and it does. So this hangs. It is a plant hanger. Okay. And it does. I had water and my pothos leaves in it. So like a propagation station. So because I have some hard water, I will clean this. Oh, okay. Was that a base sale? I knew everyone loved those lamps. I just couldn't remember if that's where she got them. It is just a piece. It is just listed as mid-century modern amber glass, and it is super cool. And it does hold a plant, and it does hang. I had it hanging up for months, filled with water, so it does work.
Wow.
Just so that you know. I mean, I would always recommend to people maybe change out the jump ring. Maybe you want to change that out. Change out the chain if you want, but it does work and it does hold. Now there is some wearing to. Here we go. The metal band that's around, which is a copper colored, I'm going to say, band. But when you have some of that is from plants hanging over it, but a hanging plant in this was gorgeous. And it's not super heavy, which I was surprised because you think it'd be really, really heavy.
I've seen that in milk glass before. But not the hanging, just like a pot.
I mean, even they're hanging. Just, who would have thought you hang a plant in that? Even that's fancy. Yeah. It's like,
yeah. And it has the hole, so you can. It was, I guess, intended to be that way, and it has little spaces for all your hanging.
Yeah. Usually, you don't find all the chains and everything on it. It's usually taken off.
Yeah, and you're right, Angela. That's exactly what I would do. I mean, it did work. It did work for a while, but just because it worked for me doesn't mean it's going to work for you all. But that's a good idea. She's right. Yeah, using a key ring, it does. So if you're interested, and you can sit it, you don't have to hang it up. You could have it just sitting too. So if you're interested in the plant hanger, and I love these, almost remind me of a rune too, or a Chinese.
I'm trying to think. I've never quite figured out what they wanted, like Asian symbols or what. So.
Yeah, it reminds me of something you would have seen in like that diner, or yes, you did, Elaine. I'm sorry. Yes, you did. It's yours for 30. Yes. So this will be $20, number 81. $20, number 81, and it will hold a very good sized plant. This one here. So that's my last one. Did you want to do a run through, Becky?
Sure, I can do that.
We can do that. Do a run through with the things from the beginning.
Okay, so we had the friendship ball glass ornament. We know that's from China though, but it's a beautiful art glass piece. It was number 4. Oops, get out of the way, ribbon. For $15. We had the art glass bowl in cobalt with a yellow, I can't say that today, crest with the ground bottom, and it was number 1 for $16. I'm just going to move that over there so the ball doesn't roll off the table. And we got that one. Okay, Fenton bear, clear bear. These are the ones that they made out of, all like yours, the birthday bears and everything.
Yeah, the birthday bear.
Same size, same pattern, same mold. $16, number 3. I had my Colonial Girls. They were choice at $12. Different colors. I had the white, the black, and the caramel or chocolate slag. And then I think 1, 2, 3. The last one I had was my choice on the Sea Stars for $7. I have 2 smalls and 1 large available.
Okay, I will. Thank you, Geneva. I will look for the email.
That's my run through.
Okay. Go ahead, Miss Jen.
Alrighty. So, Randy would like the large star.
Gotcha.
Already,
I'm glad you translated that because I was reading it and going, "What the heck is he asking?"
I do that all the time. I like, instead of writing out the word, I make the shape.
I always say I'm fluent in Randy. I know what he said. So I had the beautiful clear glass etched bell. This was made in Romania. Maybe it'll show this time since it didn't last time, the sticker. Oh, almost. There we go. It says made in Romania. The bell was $8, letter I. $8, letter I. I had the pink compo dish. It also has the etching on there, and it has this detail around the top. This was $8, letter C. $8, letter C. I had the really cool little mini bucket. This with the cast iron. I think this is cast iron right
But
here.
there's
on
no
here.
hole in it, right? There's no hole in the bucket, dear Liza, dear Liza.
No hole in the bucket.
That was
But this was actually a personal ashtray, is what it was labeled as. This was $5 letter L, $5
like at your
letter.
card table, like your personal creamer and
Yeah.
sugar.
Yes.
Like when you're playing cards and stuff. Then I had the Robert Kennedy decanter. It is made by Wheaton. It is Carnival glass. This was $8 letter D. $8 letter D. Then, sorry, need to make some room. Then I had a set of 2, and I think this was the Crystal Day Arc or Day Arc Crystal glasses. So there are 2 of these. These were $10 letter F. $10 letter F. I had the really cute, just red cased glass vase. This was $8 letter H. $8 letter H. And last but not least, I had the Westmoreland satin glass in a really pretty blue candy dish with lid. And this was $15 letter B. $15 letter B if you're interested in that. And that was mine.
Okay, and I'll just run through some of the things from the beginning in case y'all weren't here. I had the August Fenton bear with the little peridot necklace and eyes. He has a couple of tramp stamps, as Becky put it. I love that.
Can't believe he said tramp stamp.
He's got the 95th anniversary on his bum, and he does his is more like his little mark is right down there. Oh, you have Carrie Ann for B, hun.
I see you, Carrie Ann. Thank you.
So this is the August Fenton 95th anniversary iridized peridot bear. That's a mouthful. $30, number 93. It's like, how many words can you put in to describe something? And I had the L.E. Smith hand-painted satin bird, good size bird. This is actually like 9 inches, so it is a really good size, guys. 4 bird collectors, 4 glass collectors, what have you. Spring. I'm ready. I want to see these. I don't want to see snow. I want to see these. This is what I want. It'll be $25, number 99 for the bird. We're going to slide over, though, because I'm going to end up my drop.
Sometimes people use those for bookends, one on each side.
It is needy enough to do that, too, because it is big. We had the Dugan Carnival glass, dogwood pattern. Love the iridescence in this one. This is a 7-inch bowl, so it's definitely a smaller guy. This is $20, number 87 for this guy. And we still running out of room. We have the brown smoky colored hand painted base, which I just am really in love with. Really nice and tall. This is 9 inches, so this could hold a lot of flowers and water. This was $20, number 95. These glass. Put it down here. We have the Fenton Amber Hobnail Ruffle. Just a nice little dish. This one here was $15, number 97. And I had the Northwood Opalescence. I love this. Is like one of my favorites. This piece right here, and the fact that they thought of asymmetry back in the day, you just gotta love it. And that'll be $30, number 94. And those are mine run through. And as always, while I put that down and bring us all up, we recommend and we tell people that if you see something that on the replay, please feel free to email us. You know, we have no problems with that whatsoever. And thank you so much for being with us, Becky. What do you have coming up next?
Thank you, Becky.
Oh, well, thank you guys. Thanks for having me and asking. Let's see. I'm doing a normal. My weekly on my channel is on Tuesday nights. So it's 8:00 Mountain Time. So at 10 Eastern.
Yeah.
So I'm doing some of those I'm by myself and some I'm inviting people on to be with me. My friend Barb comes on about once a month to do a lot of glass. And it's easier because she can run through it faster and she just spits out what it is. And
I watched one of those. I was like, damn, that woman knows a lot.
Yep. And so, yeah, that's my weekly one on my channel. And I'm going to be on with Miss Trisha on Saturday this week. Yeah, it's been a little while because of the schedule from going to the Alabama show. So
Yeah.
I've been lucky to be able to be on her channel about once a month. So
And
Yeah.
she's
that's what I
awesome.
know is this week.
And please, 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 if you're not already subbed to Becky, please go do that. Please,
Thank
please, please.
you.
So Jen, what's coming up next for you, girl?
I have a sale tomorrow on my channel with Miss Pam Blanchard. So it's the first
Oh,
time
yeah.
she has come on my channel. So I'm gonna be a nervous wreck. So y'all show up, please. I'm gonna be a nervous wreck because she's one of the first people that I started watching on YouTube, and then after her sales, she sends you to Trisha's sale. So that's how I found Trisha. And just love her. She's hilarious. She always has cool stuff.
She's
So
super sweet.
book her again, quick, girls.
Yeah.
Oh, Randy. Randy. I feel like Randy is my life coach. He's just like he's like, do this. I'm like, okay, yes, sir. I'm doing that. So anyway, it's going to be tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Central on my channel, me and Pam. And then Tuesday we have our Boys versus Girls sale. And it'll be me and Nikki, John, and Aaron Proctor. So that Tuesday show is going to be at 5:30 p.m. Central. Is it on my channel?
It's on your channel, yes.
Okay.
Tuesday starts the new week. I know, we
this
do
week-
things weird.
This week's
the
my
end
week.
of my
Yeah. and that is it until Saturday, I think, that I can think of on the top of my head. And we have an ephemera sale with Aaron.
Huge.
I'm so excited for that.
Huge.
So excited for ephemera.
When do you
and that's
guys go shopping?
Saturdays. Because I work full time, so I can only go
and
Saturdays.
nothing's open unless it's the weekend up here until the nicer weather hits.
Wow.
So it's Saturday or Sunday. So it's like, ooh, all right. Look, Angela's
Creepy
premiering
basement.
her creepy. All over that, Angela.
I
All
am
over
there.
That's
nice.
awesome.
But the sale on Aaron's channel, the ephemera sale, what time is that one? Is
6 Eastern.
6 Eastern. Yeah, I knew it was kind of.
5
I knew it was
Central.
before Trisha and before Miss Pam. So I knew he was in that area. But yeah, that's gonna be a fun one. I
have some amazing antique. I don't think I have anything vintage. I think every piece I am bringing is antique. And when I say antique, I'm talking like the 1800s antique. So it's gonna be fun.
Nice.
Gotta check that out. Sure.
And he's like the ephemera king. You know what I
He
mean?
is.
Ephemera
He's so
brooches,
funny when he puts up his pictures.
I know. I love watching when he's on Trisha's.
3 Pacific on Saturday, if that helps, because I know you live on the West Coast. So 3 Pacific.
Oh,
for West Coasters. 6 early. I'm sorry, Uncle Andy.
Oh, Uncle Andy.
I'm sorry. Well, for me, I've got tomorrow at 1. I'll be doing another glass sale with Claudia. It's our 1 hour, 1 p.m. Have your lunch with us glass sale. I think I found Mexican glass. I've never found Mexican glass.
Ooh,
I've never found it. I'll have to ask Claudia because she finds it all the time.
How do you know? How do you know? What do you look for?
Sand. That you see a lot of sand in the glass.
There's a lot of bubbles in the glass too.
Yeah, and that's the only thing I can think of. Is it the glass looks? Oh, Angela. Angela's Eastern, yes. Angela's given Eastern time because she's Eastern too. I'm trying to answer questions and have a conversation.
Very true.
Because I was one of those. So yeah, that's the only thing that thank you, yay! So it's always fun to come and hang out. We try to keep it to an hour. We do 10 things each. We try to keep it just to an hour so you can enjoy your lunch and then scooch back out onto the wide world. And then, like she said, Tuesday we got the boys on. We're gonna have the boys sale and then the ephemera sale on Saturday. So a little bit of a busier week this week for me because I've been, I've been taking my time because now I got to start doing yard stuff because the weather's going to get nice.
Oh, yeah.
I got to start getting up. I love playing in the dirt. I'll just take you out there, put you outside, play in the dirt.
Yay, then.
Yeah, I love playing in the dirt. It doesn't bother me. And it's physical.
Jen, you'll love having Miss Pam on. She came over to my show in Alabama.
That's right.
Did she really?
Yeah, she did. Because I missed her last October or November when I went through because we missed each other on text messages. And I guess I was about an hour away. So I'm like, just come to the front door. It doesn't matter you're registered. I'll just have you, she's helping in my booth for an hour, and they brought her over and she was able to look at our booth and take a quick picture and just chat for a few minutes. So, and then she went snooping. So
I love her so much. She's, I mean, I look up. It's a full circle moment for me. So I'm very excited and so glad she said yes.
Yeah. She's so fun.
It's gonna be fun. Jen, you froze girl on us. I can hear you, but you froze.
Yeah, you got
a face. I'm gonna get Jen off before she gets mad at me. So we'll say goodbye, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome, and we'll see you later on. Bye.